Boys. Yeah. 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 The vet in the dark, same hoodie, same grin. 4:30 on the dot, he's already tuning in. Claude on the screen, ideas hit quick. 2 exits in the bag, that's a serious trick. Pep tech at the desk, he don't need a warm up. 5 a.m. sharp, and he's building from the ground up. Codex in the lane, he's moving like smoke. Turn a rough little sketch to a product that floats. They don't sleep late, they don't chase the hype. They make the whole room shift before the sun gets bright. One name on the cap, one name on the file. When they step in the build, everybody feels the style. Early birds, no break. Hands on code, no fake. Quiet room, big play. They lock in for days. Vibe boys, give that pep tech. Vibe boys, build it up, then deploy. Vibe boys, 4 to 6, they're on point, boys. Vibe boys, 2 wins deep, they want more noise. Vibe boys, 2 wins deep, and they want more noise. Dev bag got the scars from the first 2 deals. Knows what a clean exit and a sharp turn feels. He's past the talk, he's about that proof. Got the boardroom calm with the startup truth. Pep tech writes fast and he writes it clean. Cuts 10 bad paths just to keep the team lean. Clock for the thinking, Codex for the grind. They split the load and still stay aligned. Coffee, nah. They already past phase, got a sunrise hustle in the half-lit haze. When the world comes online, they're already ahead. 2 chairs, 2 screens, and a million steps red. Early birds, no break. Hands on code, no fake. Quiet room, big play. Stay lock in for days. Vibe boys, tip that pep tech. Vibe boys, he'll build it out, then deploy. Vibe boys, 4 to 6, they're on point, boys. Vibe boys, 2 wins deep, and they want more noise. Vibe boys, 2 wins deep, and they want more noise. From the first light to the first merge, they turn raw ideas to a live product surge. One's got the exits, one's got the spark. Together they're a shot of gold in the dark. Vibe boys, them pep tech. Vibe boys, you'll build it up, then deploy. Vibe boys, 4 to 6, they're on point, boys. Vibe boys, 2 wins deep, and they want more noise. Vibe boys, 2 wins deep, and they want more noise.
Good morning. All right, let's get Brent going here.
Scale-up company that's getting nominations left and right, so pressure's on. Love that, dude. That sounds like a lot of fun.
Let's see. Snock
What
here.
kind of hours you working? Normal hours, or are they pushing you a bit? Pep Tech arrived, guys. Pep Tech has arrived. Don't worry, my camera's not working. Good, I don't want him to see me.
Yo. What's going on, dude? Can you hear me? Mic's not working. Video's not working. Can you guys hear me all right? I can't hear you, Brent, in the stream together. It's always something, dude. It's always something in the stream, man. I love it. Yo, can you hear me? Share chat. What's going on, guys? Let's see. Let's see here. Can you guys hear me on Brent's side? Let's see here. Let me pull up Brent's stream so I can see what I'm doing here.
I have a nice camera. I should just plug in, honestly.
Give us a sec, guys. We're just trying to get up and running with the dev dad here. Give us a minute, guys. Getting up and running here. Also, what's going on, Talented? What's going on, guys? Let's see. Give us a sec, guys. Give us a sec. Let's figure this thing out. Let's hit up Brent, see what's going on.
All right, let's try this. This worked the last time. My continuity. I got a message, Pat. Dude, it's honestly pretty painful that every single time we do this, it just blows up. There's gotta be a better way to do this. I think we just gotta use Discord. Like, this is pathetic. It's just every time. And guys, unfortunately, the only solution is to restart my OBS, which is going to be that's got its own problems. We'll figure that out later. Just go check out what Pap's doing. I'll be back in a sec. I'm just trying to get this shit working.
Oh, man. All right, let's give Brent a second, guys. All right, well, Brent's looking on that. We are working on a new version of the landing page, guys. So just give us a second. Bear with us while we get the stream up and running.
How do I get...
Let's see.
Oh, there it is.
See, is he up and running? Let's see.
Let's go. All right.
Hey, all right, Brent's back.
I've got something. We've got something. We could try the co-stream. It's just not gonna work. We're gonna try.
Let's see. Does the co-stream work?
Let me try to knock on Pep's thing.
Oh shit.
Join.
Okay, how's that going?
Yo, Brent, hold on.
Just kidding. It is there. Let's see if it works though. It is there.
Yo, can you hear me?
Oh my god, we did it, guys. We're so good at computers.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
Computers, guys. So many people thought we would never pull this off.
Let's go, dude. Let's go. All right.
How's my picture look? How's my picture look?
I can see you. Can you see me?
Yeah, how's my picture look on my stream, guys? Perfect? Am I still perfect?
We're good to go? I think we're good, dude. I think we're good.
You know, my stream's still botched, but at least the co-stream is working. I'll get this camera figured out here in a second.
All right. I think we're
What's good, dude? Welcome in.
I think we're good. Okay. All right. Up and running, dude. Yeah, we should it's hard to tell if it's like a stream together thing, just a Mac thing, a Discord.
It's probably just
it's
a
just
live
crazy.
thing, dude.
Yeah, it's just nutty, dude. All right, dude.
We've been cooking today, dude.
What are we working on? I can give you a little, like a little show and tell, like we always do.
Yeah, we basically went and checked out. And you'll have to show me what you want. But we definitely been looking at here. I'm just trying to fix my camera quick. I'm like tiny on my stream. Give me one sec. I think I can fix this pretty easy though. Sorry guys, it'll be ugly for a second. Okay. iPhone camera 8. Boom. Okay, we're back. All right.
Okay, let's do it.
That was freaking horrible, guys. Thanks for enduring that. All right. So, dude, we are impersonating you, and we're gonna check your content right now. Um, and I think I just generated. No, so I'm about to generate content, and I'll generate while we're talking. So, boom, I'm generating content. So I connected your X account, and we are straight up gonna see how the posts sound. I gave it
Perfect.
minimal direction, and um, from my experience, they've been okay. Um, what else? Premiere actually used it, and it posted his a legit post, and it was pretty good. Like that's the vote. That's the voting I'm going to give it. It was pretty good. What else? We noticed that the post was somewhat similar, quite similar, I would say, to my post I was getting from the Roly Poly app. It's just tailored to a different one, and I'm not sure that's a bad thing. I'm not sure that's a bad thing, but it's something I noticed. But yeah, so we're generating content. In terms of your changes, I like the connections page. I think that's really clean. Product and voice, sounds like you're going to give that a stab. I
Yep.
don't love it as it is.
Yeah, I have a really good vision for this already, and yeah, I made a bunch of like UX updates yesterday. But I guess the main driving decision here and kind of into the next one is connections is probably the most important screen we have to actually set up your stuff, and it was sort of buried behind the project settings. So now that we have a standalone page for now they have a standalone page for the connections. Product and voice should fundamentally just be that, your product and voice. And the one thing that I'm noticing too is we have like direction um, in both product and voice in the tabs. And so I already have some good ideas for that. Essentially, I want this product and voice to not have any of these sources anymore because they're already all coming from connections. So I'm
Mm-hmm.
not sure if I'll do that on stream today. I have some other things I want to kind of chip away at for the landing page, which I'm almost done with. But when I was looking at this page again, it's like, all right, we have a direction. Like, I basically want to reduce the idea of having like a tab filter here. I just want to see everything kind of all in once. And so I'm
Mm-hmm.
gonna get some thought. I have some good ideas for that. But basically, we should be able to see both direction and feedback for both your product and voice all at the very top of the page. The sources are already handled in the connections now. And so I
Yeah.
don't think it's providing a whole lot of value to have you here. And if people want to keep adding connections, they can keep doing so. But users aren't going to care that much in terms of how their connections actually inform their product and voice. They just simply want to have a product and voice defined. So that was kind of my main kind of grounding decision here. Let me know if you disagree or have any other thoughts. But I think connected sources, we just have live in our connections now, and that will give us way more screen real estate to fit the direction and the feedback here.
Yeah, my intent was admittedly totally opposite. My intent was hiding things on different pages was adding confusion, right? Like now I got to go to my connections page, then I got to go, then we had a product and voice page, and then there was a brand page. Like there was like I could in my mind I couldn't see the clear vision of how are all these things connected and then resulting in a final result. So that's why I did like the three windows that literally had lines saying this feeds into it, this feeds into it, this feeds into it, and this is the end result. Um, and I actually like that more than what this thing is here. I'm looking at it on my stream now.
Mm-hmm.
It looks pretty bad, and it's very unclear right now what this is. So do I obviously can't figure it out. So do what you think best. But
Yeah.
I will just say my feedback is it was confusing to me, someone building it, that everything was hidden on the like different everything was separated out on different pages in the left. I couldn't see the full picture, so that was my attempt to
Mm-hmm.
resolve it.
Yeah, no,
um
and I think you made good direction towards it. I think before, like, it just like basically adding the sources was probably the most confusing part because that the add source button, the little plus button was kind of hidden. My thought is this is like everything on the left sidebar almost is like a journey, right? So like you start at your
Right.
overview. That's your and an overview honestly may even just be worthwhile to become onboarding. I'm not sure.
Mm-hmm.
Then you set up your connections. Then once you have a connection set, then it helps to inform your product and voice. You define it there. Then you get your posts and
Mm-hmm.
content library. Then you schedule them, and you can ask to be anything you want. That to me is almost like that. I guess connections, product voice, create posts, schedule them. So almost like a 4-step process.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess at the end of the day, right? Like the UX, the features, none of it really matter anyway that much. But the one thing I
Right.
kind of want to keep grounding us in is I would like users, us, us included, us being the first users, to be able
Mm-hmm.
to create their first posts and schedule them on a content calendar for the 30 days, those 30 posts, assume one per day,
Yeah.
in less than 2 minutes. So whatever form that takes really doesn't matter that much. It's just got to be
Yeah.
super clear for onboarding. So clicks, buttons, UX, UI, we can always, we will overwork that forever, and that may not be a bad thing. But I think the grounding metric for us again is like 2 minutes or less to get your posting
Yeah.
schedule, and I've
I
even
totally
started putting
agree.
that on like the marketing material, like the homepage, like I have right now is like a subheading. I'm going through a rework of that right now. It just get your
Mm-hmm.
content calendar filled in 2 minutes or less, and I think whatever form that takes, that's what we work towards. That's kind of my thought for just providing additional clarity on the app here.
Ignore my camera, by the way. It sucks today. It comes and goes like the weather. Yeah, dude, I agree with the timing for sure. We'll try it, and if we don't like it, we'll change it.
Yep.
My opinion was like, so we used to have like 7 pages on the tabs on the left. Now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now we have 6. Um, it's just a lot to bite off and chew. My thought was put it on one page and guide them. That was the direction I was intending to go. But again, I couldn't figure out how to deliver it in a clean way.
Yeah,
So maybe
that's
it
fair.
wasn't doable on one page. I don't know for sure. But my fear is we're gonna find out by hiding them on separate pages. It's not going to be a clear story, but that's your challenge. See if you can make it clear. See if
Yep.
you can make me as the user understand. Yes, my connection is directly feeding into this product invoice. Because if you can do that, then I don't care if it's hidden in the settings. I don't care if it's a freaking text file that I got to upload.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever it is,
Yep.
as long as it's clear how this product is getting generated, that's literally all that matters.
Yep. And here's my concern, and I encourage you to do this as well. If getting everything on one page, I think for like a landing page makes sense, right? Like a single page app. I think for actual internals of an app, it's really hard to do that. So I think we're going to have separate pages, and a really good practice to do for this is, if you haven't done it yet, I encourage you to use trylaunchloop on your phone, right? Like log in on your phone, start navigating around, and you will see like there are just a ton to scroll through. Most of these, like I got the content, and that was where I started with the content library. Like when I went to create a post, I was scrolling through way too much, right? And so I'm sort of adopting that same strategy, almost like little bite-sized pages. But yeah, I think at the end of the day, it's not going to matter too much if you have a bunch of stuff on one page, a bunch of stuff on a bunch of pages, just as long as you can get posts out in 60 seconds or 2 minutes or less. So I have some thoughts
Yeah.
on that. And, I'm going to keep kind of working towards it. It'll be an evolving thing, right? But I think right now it's at least a
So
little more clear
yeah,
for setting up things for onboarding.
there's a little more to the story. So you said that we don't want it all on, or like, let me circle back. Sorry, my camera's really screwing me
Yeah,
out right now.
your camera just died again, just
Um,
FYI.
yeah, and I don't even fucking want to look at it. You said that um uh let me circle back. Um, you said that using it on your phone there was too much. So the intent of that page, so literally it's literally baked into the MD file. So by changing the brand and product, we now are so we currently today generate components in the MD files that are being then used
Mm-hmm.
on the old product invoice. So if we change that, we'll want to change how we generate the MD files, because the way it worked is the brand page is just a summary.
Mm-hmm.
I'm hoping it was scrollable. They're just simple, 10 word or less bullet points saying this is what it does. This is what it does. This is what it does. This
Yep.
is what it does.
Yeah.
This is what it feeds into. Those bullet points are being generated intentionally during the MD file generation and stored in the MD file, and then being pulled out of the MD file uh, to uh, to then show it. So here we can talk to the cloud
Sure.
cows come home. So here's my opinion. I am very passionate and opinionated on this. I'm just gonna let you run with it, and I'm gonna say, guess what? Welcome to working on a team. We both have opinions and passions, and you clearly have an idea here. So who am I to steer you one way or another? So I'm just gonna let you run with it, and we're gonna test it, and we'll just reconvene if we want to down the road.
That
How's
sounds
that sound?
that sounds good. Yeah, and I said that, and just to be clear, like nothing will change in terms of like the way the markdown files are being passed and forth, right? Like you're like fundamentally, like I'm not touching anything in terms of core functionality with your job system. It'll just be simply putting it and displaying it like better on the page. So I just want to like hammer that
Yeah.
point home.
Well, what I'm saying is you might want to, because
Okay.
we were generating sections of the MD file
Mm-hmm.
for the product invoice that we are no longer using, right? So
Mm-hmm.
it's just wasted AI brain
Yeah,
power
yeah,
to build, you know what I mean? So explore that with Codex. Just say something like,
yeah.
we were generating summaries for the old brand page that we're no longer using.
This is still the brand page, to be clear. It just renamed to product and voice.
Yeah, I know.
Just want to make
But
that clear. Yeah.
like the and in fact, I'm not even whatever, dude. Don't change it. I think, because the way that the MD files work is there's the full breakdown, and then there's a somewhat condensed breakdown. Then there's a very condensed breakdown, and then there's a breakdown in 10 words or less per bullet point.
Mm-hmm.
And the intent of that is each each thing that needs to read your MD file will go and look at one of those summarizations. For instance, showing you on the brand page doesn't need to show the most, it doesn't need to read the most elaborate breakdown.
Mm-hmm.
But, generating your actual content doesn't want a 10-sentence summary. It wants a full blown breakdown.
Mm-hmm.
So I would, as just try to wrap this up, just probably just leave the MD files alone, and we'll
Yeah.
reconvene on that if we need to.
No, that sounds good. Yeah, and like I said, I think there's a lot of different directions we can go, and I think the system we have for passing the markdowns like won't change, right? I think that holds to inform, right? And like I don't want to rip out those bones because I think that they're set well. It's honestly just like for lack of better words, like trying to figure out a facelift for this, right? And just like
Right.
figuring out how to make it more clear to the user, because right now there's just a lot on the page for them to kind of digest. And the name of the game is just reducing like noise and reducing what the user has to look at. And that's all in pursuit again of like getting them to that 2 minute mark. Um, but yeah, dude. So all right, I think that was a good discussion. So I will. Right now, I'm actually going through a landing page update like actively. I started working on that yesterday.
Nice.
And one of the big reasons too, I don't know if someone from like the meta review team will actually do this, but we had to. The main reason just because I was fumbling over trying to get my connection set up. So I'm not sure if someone will actually go in there, but I want to make it clear, like, because I have to record basically like a short screencast of me actually using the app and show Instagram is used and whatnot. So I'm gonna do that. I meant to do that yesterday just to make the time for it, but I'll plan to do that after stream, and then hopefully we'll get approved for Instagram. But yeah, dude, do you have any thoughts or feedback around? I know you probably spent some more time in the content library, posting schedule. I made it so only approved posts can be actually scheduled. I think that was a welcome change. Um, The posting schedule still needs a little bit of work, and yeah, just curious if you've been able to poke around any overall thoughts or feedback around kind of the new content calendar or the content library page. I think that came a pretty good way, but just curious.
Yeah, I think it
what do you
looks
think?
great, honestly. I'm looking at it as we speak on Prod and using it. So I've actually just generated posts on your behalf. Um, and I'm kind of just running through it. So it's my account, but it's literally your
Mm-hmm.
X, and I'm pretending to be you. So here's a conversation starter. I keep bouncing between AI coding tools depending on the task. Which one has earned a permanent spot in your workflow?
That's pretty good. I would tweet
I
that.
feel like that's something you would
I
say.
I might do it, dude. I might do it. I might schedule it.
Uh, Founders are already close to the raw material for marketing, the features, fixes, and decisions in the product. Launch Loop helps turn that into posts without rebuilding the story from scratch every time.
That'd be pretty good for the brand page. Yeah,
I would say, yeah, and that's product app highlight. Now,
that's
this
pretty
is
good,
kind of
dude.
a little interesting because I didn't tell it your product. All I connected was your X account,
Mm-hmm.
and so the AI said, "Oh, well, I need to highlight a product." Like in my opinion, your X account is the product,
Yeah,
not Launch
yeah.
Loop. So I'll have to think about that a little bit, but that is pretty good for Launch Loop
I
itself.
agree. I agree, dude.
I'm clicking on the feedback and doing that whole thing. That's kind of annoying a little bit. This is nothing with your reworking. I'm just trying to run through the workflow. It's a little annoying that I have to do if I want to leave feedback and then approve. And we talked about this yesterday.
Mm-hmm,
I have
mm-hmm.
to do. I have to 4 button clicks right now. I
Yeah,
can give a
yeah.
thumbs up. Let me find another one that I actually want to thumbs up. The best product posts come from the details that made the feature worth building. That sounds like you. Launch Loop uses your product context to help turn those details into social posts, so the draft has something real to say. That's pretty good. Again, and that's kind of what we're aiming for right now. It's pretty
Yep,
good.
and exactly, dude. It's like we can't expect, and nor could you even expect ChatGPT or Claude or anything to create posts for you that 100%. So I would take these,
Exactly.
maybe come up a couple, modify a couple words, and I put it out the door. I may just do that. Yeah, dude, these are looking pretty good. Yeah, I'd say most of these sound like me. Yeah, I would tweet that. I would tweet that.
What? Yeah. What's one annoying coding test you'd happily never do by hand again? I
Literally,
feel like you would tweet that.
I probably would. And it's this weird thing too, because some of these maybe kind of I don't know, dude. I think this notion of engagement bait, these are things that I would genuinely want people's thoughts and feedback on. Kara just said there's no mention of the wild boys, or that's on me. Kira, you're totally right. We need to get a Twitch integration that scans through all of our videos for that context. Also, Brent, before I forget, can you send me the shared Spotify? I just realized I'm not playing music in my ears.
Let's do it. You were too locked in.
I know. I got a lock-in timer working, which I'm pretty fired up about when we have to lock in.
Nice, dude.
And then Talented, maybe there's some sort of pitch too, you spent time building your audience because really Launch Loop really relies on the person's own audience. Yeah, I'm actually going Talented right now through the landing page and trying to figure out how to best position the I guess ideal use cases for people and ideal customer, and I'm working on that right now actually. But it's interesting because again, our vision with Launch Loop is it can be marketing, a really social media marketing on autopilot for anyone. But that makes it really broad, obviously. So I'm trying to think of that language on there, Talented, for the landing page right now. And right now it's kind of in 3 categories. It's sort of people building product, people running agency work, for people running social media accounts, and then just people running businesses. That's kind of the 3 cases I have right now. I think
I like it, dude. I'm digging this. I'm again, I'm calling them 80%, probably they're a little bit AI generated. Guess what? It's literally AI generated.
Yeah.
So, but the intent is there. The concepts, dude, it literally understands Launch Loop from your tweets.
Yeah, which is pretty good.
The product context is already there. It shouldn't take another hour turning it into a post. Launch Loop takes the manual social drafting off the list. Like,
Yeah,
that's great.
that's
It's a
pretty
little
close.
technically like, and I might even say good, but social drafting sounds a little techy, a little too robotic maybe, and
Um,
not really terms I would use.
yeah, actually, that's good feedback, Talented. Can I typically, I don't know, I normally tweet in like camel case or whatever, just like normal case, and then my replies are all lowercase. But you could easily go into direction and say make every tweet be lowercase, and then I would just do that.
Yeah, let's add that. Product voice, voice, um, notes capitalization, and punctuation uh, uh, behaviors. It's funny enough. That's the second time that's come up on today's stream, and even more funny on my DevDad run that I did. 100% of it was just lowercase. On yours, it's like perfect wording, kind of. So that's kind of interesting.
Yeah.
That is kind of. Oh, and Dev, let's go,
What's
dude.
up,
It's
Owen?
been ages. How are we, my friend?
And again, like here's the thing. It's like like my workflow today, right? Like I'm starting to use Loopy more, which is good. It's a good example of it. But I have a tweet idea. I go to ChatGPT just because it knows a lot about how I write and stuff, and it will create 4 variants of me on an idea or a thought. And then I got to choose, and then I got to still tweak it, right? So even ChatGPT, which has had context for me for what since 2022, still doesn't get me perfect posts. So I don't think we can expect our product to create the perfect post in the first try either. Like there's gonna have to be a person going in and saying, okay, I got to tweak a couple words here and there. I think if we strive, I think if we strive for 100%, that's a good goal, an aggressive goal to have, and I like that. But the reality is like normal AI tools today also won't do that for us. So as long as we get them 80, 90%, and like what you just showed me, dude, I'm pretty happy with. I would even say it's worthwhile to start moving on to like other things here.
Yeah, I think I am, which is like
Which is
selling
yeah,
it. Like
yeah,
I think like, as I told you, once they finish post quality, like I don't really want to build any more features. We have a lot of shit in the backlog, so I should probably be cooking something at all times. Also, like the job runner, I want to make sure that's healthy, so I'm kind of looking into that. But yeah, like, okay, so dude, one thing that I put on your plate that I would love to hash out, maybe even like right now or on this stream,
sure, yeah,
is I want access to the different socials, assuming that's doable, like they're not tied to like your like Gmail or something, so I can log into X and log into Instagram, and I want to put me on the org, and I want to like start using these and like literally try to start building them out, and like I want to run the official um launch loops account. Like obviously we'll be together on the org, but I'm going to start using it and like really try to start using the product to start distributing our product, and like I'm going to be on X like reaching out to people. So I think that's what I'm going with this. If there's like
that's perfect, dude.
If there's like dev tasks that you think I should be picking up, obviously hit me up. I don't think I should be sitting here on a $200 a month plan and like do no dev work, but I think it's good, dude. I really do.
I do too, dude. Yeah, I think we just gotta get, yeah, we just gotta continue to use it, and the more we use it and dog food it, the more we will find things that like, okay, yep, we gotta fix this now, right? This doesn't work. So, good example. I just invited you to the org. Let's make sure that email goes through. Um, I'm not sure if you're already on it, but you should have an invite in your inbox that basically gives you access to the actual trylaunchloop. And I'm wondering, here's a good check. Even though the GitHub and whatnot are all synced up to mine, you should be able to access this.
Wait, no, you invited me to Launch Loop. Did
Yeah,
you
yeah.
invite me to Launch Loop?
Yeah, yeah.
It worked.
It worked?
Nice, dude.
Perfect. All right, dude. Yeah, so you should be able to see the same thing I do. I have, for some reason, I have my personal X here, which really shouldn't be the case. I should have the trylaunchloop X,
Oh,
um,
this is so ballin', dude.
but yeah, you should see everything I see essentially. So the team input should work. Couple posts. That new post composer who dis, I actually posted that on stream yesterday. It was manually generated, but we can start using this, and I think fundamentally that's what we have to start doing. I know even for my personal X, I need to start doing that too. I would say one thing that's really important. One thing that's really important is going to be the ability for analytics and stuff. And secondly, whenever I set up my X account for the first time, I like to see my posting schedule backdated with every single one of my posts. And I think you maybe took a stab at that at some point initially, but whenever I create and connect any account for X, Instagram, whatever, I want to see my posting schedule, everything I posted to date. And if we do that, then that enables us for analytics. I think we have to kind of do it in two steps. We have to see, okay, let me see all my previous posts. Now let me see my analytics for them. So if that's something you want to
Wait,
take a
so
crack at,
non-loopy posts, like just actual posts?
yeah, just like take a look through the timeline and put on my posting schedule everything I posted throughout time.
Do that, dude. So like yesterday or the day before, you posted 50 times. Like, how is that gonna look on this calendar view, for instance?
We'll have to figure that out. What like I think posting 50 times on one, like I post like maybe three. Well, the X algorithm says like 3 to 5 times a day. If someone posts 50 times though, yeah, we'll have to figure out how to do that. But I think if we don't do that, we're not going to have a good way to get analytics in, at least to be able to test it, right?
Well, explain. So like analytics, we should be able to post a post from Loopy and then go and see what the engagement is, right?
Right. I want to see that for my past posts too. Even before I started using Loopy, I want to be able to see on my posting schedule, like for my personal account, right? I like to be able to go and say, hey, I posted this yesterday, right? Even though I didn't use Loopy,
Right.
I should have. I want to see, okay, how did that post do, right? And that just gives me, and then that enables insights and analytics in the future. It's kind of like the see everything you posted to enable analytics to enable insights. It's like 1, 2, 3, right? So I think that's my thought.
Yeah, I think for sure that should live on an analytics page. I'm not convinced that needs to live on the posting schedule page.
I think it
In my
should.
opinion, posting schedule should be things that Loopy schedules and posts so you can see what Loopy's doing. Then if you want an analytics page that shows you this is my last month of posting, these are Loopy posts, these are non-Loopy posts. I can even compare them on a graph. I think that makes sense. But
Hmm.
personally I don't see why I would care about. In fact, I think it would be kind of noisy to start mixing
Okay, yeah, it's fair.
the posting schedule with the two.
Yeah,
Does the chat have an opinion on that? If anyone's out there
yeah.
listening to that,
We know what talent is. Talent is to stop having this conversation altogether and just start marketing it. And
yeah. Oh,
I
and I am marketing it as of I think today.
so
Uh,
here's what I say, and I guess is analytics important to us enough to start marketing it? And I don't think it is. I think we can say that that'll be something that's coming soon. We already have that indicated, right?
yeah,
I think the
totally.
analytics and like the backfill we can figure out later. I think we're in a good enough spot now. Other than the Instagram approval, like we have to get Instagram approval.
Yeah,
And
that'll be a good one, dude.
that should be coming soon. And then I think additional channel just follow suit. So yeah, dude,
In
I would.
fact, I think the connection. I think the only dev work that is valuable right now, because it's kind of you actually Instagram is very involved for you, which is unfortunate for you. So good job for you taking that on. But like adding sources and publishing destinations, those are hopefully things you can kind of hands off, just hand to Codex. Now, again, I know Instagram's putting you through the ringer, which is ridiculous.
Yeah, it's just a
But
lot to get from
like
it.
LinkedIn, like I can kick off a LinkedIn. I think that would be a worthwhile effort to put on the back burner and like just like to like let my Codex cook on it, but also incoming sources, right? Like we should be able to ingest LinkedIn. That should be easy enough.
Mm-hmm.
And there are other accounts. So I think making, in my opinion, I think the product's basically good. I do think we need to solve the product and voice page, which you're working on. I think the connections page is really good. Overview, I feel like it's missing. I feel like the okay. So like the overview for me, dude. When I log in and I'm like, all right, here we go, baby. I want this like dashboard that like excites me. And what I keep now, admittedly, I'm not that far into the project. Like many times I haven't actually scheduled a post, but this thing is just so in my face. And this, what happens next? Like, I think we both agree probably should just go away. Content pipeline is the right idea, but I think like a proper dashboard would be sick.
Yeah. I'm almost wondering because right now overview really is like fundamentally onboarding.
Right.
I don't.
Make it onboarding.
Yeah. One thing as well, I honestly don't even think like an overview dashboard is that useful right now. Like, because people just want to schedule posts. Like, is it cool to see like your overall status, right, and a couple cards? Yes, and I'm sure that evolves over time. But yeah, I think every kind of decision moving forward, I just simply around the name of the game is post under 2 minutes. And
Sure.
so I would
But that just
say
takes 2 minutes. What happens the next day? Right?
I
So that's an
think
onboarding. What happens once you're actually in an active user?
keep generating posts, right? Keep generating posts, keep
I
scheduling them.
feel like I feel like a dashboard's a natural thing to have, right? Like it shows you have action items. You know, here's your throughput rate. Uh it just feels like, otherwise where's your landing page?
Yeah.
Your schedule?
If I would say this, I would say last dev task for you then is separate out onboarding and overview. And then like, if you feel strong, then I'd say go for it. I'd say like even if it's simple, couple cards,
Yeah.
even like coming soon features, right? Because people will get excited around like the coming soon stuff, even if like they're disabled. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? So
Okay.
maybe one thing that kind of just like have a little teaser, a little taste of here's what is coming. I think that'd be cool.
Beautiful. All right.
Um,
So here's what we'll do. I'll work on that because yeah, that is an area I think we should have. So for Flowbase, this is what I did. When you log in, you always go to the onboarding page until you ultimately finish onboarding, and then the page disappears, and
mhm.
then your default page is the dashboard.
I'd say go ahead and just do
And
that. Yeah.
I'll do that. I also do. I want to keep making sure. So you add me to um, the org, which is dope. Let me refresh, make sure it's still here. Beautiful. Okay, so I could run with this. Um, Ideally, I'm on the GitHub org also, which this is sufficient,
Yeah.
but
I still gotta get you on there, but
also actually giving me credentials to log into both, which I think we should just store on Discord in a private channel. Like I think we keep it simple. Um, in fact, I'll even create it. Um, Forum credentials, private channel.
if that's a good question. If you are connected to the project, do you still need credentials and whatnot? Like, or
Well, because I want to like log into Instagram and X and
oh,
like
you need the credentials for that stuff. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I'll share that stuff with you.
yeah, and also in development, like so this is great for production, but any development testing I can't test launch loop. I've never actually tested our own product before.
All right. Yeah.
That seems like
That's
a
gotta
bad idea,
change.
right?
That's gotta change today for sure. Yeah.
Right. So yeah, add me to the GitHub org. You've added me to the Loopy org, which I'm gonna try to make a real live production thing. But
Yep.
also for X and Instagram, I will want to be in there for, and like either I might need to delete something or I
That's
might
fine.
need
Yeah.
to study analytics, whatever the thing might be, right? But my
Yeah.
point is My direction is starting to go towards actually just trying to sell it and stop building stuff.
Yep,
So
agree.
obviously I'll need all the things to
Yep.
be able to do that.
Yeah, and that's a natural follow of actually having launched last week. So I agree. All right, let me make a.
Beautiful.
I'll basically get Brent credentials for stuff. So I have to add you to. I still am just on the personal GitHub, but I'll make sure you're on the. I think we have a launch loop. Launch loop GitHub as well. I'll add you. I'll share the credentials for the Instagram credentials and the X credentials. So put that as a goal for today. I'll do that off stream just in pursuit of not leaking things on accident.
Yeah, sure.
I'll do like a shared one password or something. And I'll get you up and running on that. And then I would say for DMing people and whatnot, I would say give a look under the admin panel and basically take a look at that try section. Like kind of this might be your first time seeing it, so I'd like you to almost go in blind and just take a look at that. I think it's the marketing tab, and you'll see there's prospects in there. And so anyone that you feel may be able to take advantage of this project, just add them as prospects, so be able to track when they open links. You can record a short 60-second video for them, and I think we just start using our own system for selling this thing. And
Let's do it.
I'm very long overdue myself for that as well, but
we'll do with the post quality wasn't there, man. And,
yeah.
And that was problematic. Yeah, dude. We're in such a good spot. Honestly, it feels really good. Chat, I'm here requesting if there's we're here to say I think we're in a good spot. If there's anybody willing to give this thing a run, please do. Please log in, create an account, connect your applications or your websites or your socials, and give this thing a run and give us your honest feedback. We've already got a few people doing that. We've got Shintai and Premiere are the two that come to mind, and your feedback has been invaluable. Premiere, if I the Coppinger, you just have to say the Coppinger 3 times, and Premiere gets summoned. So hopefully, I just summoned Premiere. Premiere, your bug should be fixed, so you should be able to run in and run that thing. So please let me know. But yeah, guys, if you do get in there and you do use it,
Let's see.
Guys, we have sent feedback. Also, join the Discord. Hold on. LLD. Bo, we summoned his ass. We summoned him, dude. Guys, check it out. So please join our Discord. We have a bug section there. And feedback. Please leave feedback here. This actually goes. Does this go to our Discord or where does this go? I think it goes to our Discord. Anyway, please use the app. Let us know. You get 30 free posts. So it costs you nothing to see if this thing is worth your while or not. And obviously your feedback is invaluable. And we are not against resetting your limits and everything, especially if you're helping us. So please let us know. Just check out works. I've checked out twice, I'm pretty sure. I think I've got 2 accounts. I don't know.
Yeah,
Go look into that, but
there will be bugs, right? And this all helps us improve the product. So yeah, if you guys think it's valuable, if you guys will want to automate your social media marketing, we love your feedback. This helps us kind of keep moving forward, and frankly takes some of the blinders that me and Brent may have. So yeah, let us know your thoughts, guys. And the interim while we've been talking here, Brent, I am like doing a total overhaul to the landing page. Long overdue.
nice.
I just simply tell our story better.
Beautiful.
Less kind of visual noise, just simply a like black and white post. Here's the story. We'll make it look nice at some point, but it's got to be pictures, it's got to be images. Needs to clean up a few things, but this is much better than we have already.
Heck yeah, dude. All right, guys, let's see if my camera's back. I'm sure this is gonna be terrible. We're gonna try it. Yeah, what can you do? What can you do? Well, Pep, I want to say, dude, nice work, man. You've been cooking, and the app feels really damn good. And again, I feel like I'm run out of like valuable features. I
That's
do
a good
think,
thing. Yeah,
yeah, I
that's a
do
very good
think
thing.
onboarding and dashboard are going to be sick. I'm going to make them sick, and I think you're going to love both.
Yeah, I would say run
So
with
I'm going to
that.
start on that now.
I say run with that honestly as your last thing, and then it just full
Yeah.
on like whatever users and real people give to us. That's how we work. And,
Mm-hmm.
and a long time ago, Talented basically said like, the only way we actually start shipping features again is if we hear from real users, or
Yeah.
and I guess we got to think about too is like I don't want to reveal DMs on stream honestly. So maybe we have like a just
Mm-hmm.
chatting stream or something. But yeah, it's like even if fuck it, like start selling it like on stream, start marketing it.
Yeah.
We have to think about the right way to do that. Because it's going to be a lot of time as well for like recording those short little videos and stuff. Um, so yeah, we'll figure out that like a succinct strategy for that. But I think the big like that prospecting thing and like those organic XDMs right now is like my main strategy.
Mm-hmm.
And again, like off stream, I know you're already aware, but like I'm talking to multiple people through Bordy. Like I just had a bunch of calls yesterday, have a couple more today. So just like learning pain points from people, what works with their marketing, what doesn't, and those are all kind of lessons learned. I'm taking like right back into the app too. So and then Talent just said, feel free to impersonate and look at my content library's generated posts. But anyway, if you want to take a look at what Talented's got going, make sure you don't leak. Make sure you don't leak anything. But yeah, I think that impersonation thing is actually working really good for this exact use case, which is cool. So I'm glad it's being used.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's see here.
I just got to clean up a couple more sections with this landing page, and then I'm going to push this out.
Okay. So chat, yeah, let us know. Talented, thanks for using it, dude. Let us know your
Yeah,
feedback.
dude. Thank you.
What's your feedback? Where I'll obviously go look. But believe me, it's in the terms and conditions, baby. I would be looking at everybody's. That's for certain. But let me know. Let me know what you guys think. Good, bad. Also, that'd be a sick admin feature. Is like, so I love the idea of admin being able to I just made an admin jobs page so we can see all jobs. So and then honestly, we'll probably remove jobs from the user soon, or yeah, probably really soon.
Mm-hmm.
But also, we should be able to just see like everybody's library,
Yeah.
like just
Yeah.
look at them and look at the feedback and just see and see what's up. Send unanswered calls to voicemail or email is weird. Not sending calls to email and your website doesn't mention that anywhere. That's funny. Yeah, I give that one a thumbs down and say, yeah, we don't offer that. But that is interesting. That is unfortunate. Okay. All right, guys. So in the meantime, I'm going to start on what we just talked about. I'm also going to update my to-do list and such. Let's see what we got here.
I'm really happy with this landing page. I got to record a bunch of little videos at some point, so like they honestly might be placeholders for a minute or two while it's live. But
Mm-hmm.
this is just like everything is now aligned correctly. It's I got rid of the live app preview. I may add it back at some point, but our app is gonna change so much. It's gonna be too much to keep in sync on the homepage, and I think it's actually gonna hurt us rather than help us. Instead, it's just going to be a short YouTube video of us getting Loopy set up. So I don't keep saying that. And it'd be cool to just like have a post on here to like watch Jesse set it up, watch Brent set it up, and like people can like literally watch. Like you could set it for Roly Poly, I could set it up for LaunchLoop, I could set it up for my personal X, right? Just having a bunch of videos of us like actually using the product and just trying to get it set up in under 2 minutes. And I think as a result of doing that, dude, like we would just simply learn, like, oh wait, this doesn't make sense.
Points.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. For one, job parallelization is a problem. So right now there's like this waterfall effect by design, where one job generates and then it kicks off others, and then it kicks off others. But the problem is they're running linearly when many of them could be running in parallel, and it's causing a bottleneck. Another thing is multiple job runners. So that's just like architecture wise,
Mm-hmm.
but I've been bottlenecked by the actual jobs completing, which is a good place to be.
Yeah.
Like if your problem is waiting for the jobs to finish,
Right.
that means we got you to the jobs, and now the jobs just need to finish, right?
Right.
So that's a good spot to be, I think.
Yep, I agree.
And I just want to chime in quick and shout out Owen, dude. Owen, hopefully you're still here, dude. Sorry. As you guys will learn with these co-streams, man,
What's
bro,
up with the auto
dude,
mod?
Pep and we're locked in on MRRing. So sometimes we put the blinders on. As you could tell, even in the beginning of this was several pretty passionate combos out the gate, I'd say. So sometimes we miss the chats, but Owen, I really want to shout you out. It looks like you put a lot of thought into some of these comments about he mentioned using, where are you? Veil, dude. You're like the 10th person to mention that.
We should have
Shit,
that.
we might just freaking look into it, dude.
Ask
Like, what are we doing?
Ask Codex right now if we're using Veil, because at least in the prototype stage, I had that up and running. It may or may not have gotten ripped out when you did the job, so which is fine. But yeah, ask and see, and it probably did. But I know for the initial prototype version, I was using Veil for some of those rule enforcements. So let's see if that may or may not help us with better posts.
What is auto modded? Does that mean?
Yeah,
does that mean you send something and the mods taught you a lesson?
I think Brethren, like I think you should have a notification in yours saying like if a message is like redacted or something. I don't see anything on mine because it's not from my chat, but
in the side menu, I highly recommend you separate one-time setup pages from the daily use stuff. Like connections is number 2. If someone's going to be changing connections all the time, that's a great thought, honestly.
yeah,
Is like,
that's a good
so
idea.
what Talent is basically saying is like when you log in on a day-to-day, imagine you're logging in for a month straight, right? What are the go-to things you're reaching for? Connections, hopefully, is a one and done thing, right? Now, your onboarding, it's the very first thing that should be sitting there. But once you're onboarded, where are you going to first on a daily basis? Hopefully product and voice are done, and hopefully it's content library and posting schedule, I guess, right? So I don't know. I'm not saying we should change that, but that is philosophically, that's a pretty cool point. Please let me remove the feedback you gave in the past. I'm pretty sure you can. Here's a thumbs up. Clear feedback. I just cleared the feedback. Let me refresh. Let me see if it's saved. It did save. So yeah, go ahead and when you click on it and then you save the feedback, go ahead and click on the modal again, hit clear feedback. Are you not seeing that? Talented, that's noted for sure. And we'll get there, dude. We've been changing the left nav so much that I think we're just gonna let it sit for a minute.
Yeah.
But like that makes way too much sense.
Yeah.
The top pages should be the ones you probably click the most, right?
Yeah, it's yeah. I think with that as well, Talented, like, and maybe we don't make that clear enough. Where like every time you like push something new to your feed, like a job will just run automatically. And yeah, the idea is almost like once you get this all set up, like you shouldn't have to touch any of that stuff.
Oops. Check this out, Shintai. I still think we support what you're looking for. Unfortunately, it's hidden. So review feedback, edit feedback, edit. No, dude, I just deleted. Okay, open full page. Open full page. Open. Okay, that needs some work. Open full page. Then there's the delete button. Low-key, that's by design. I don't want this modal to be this all-encompassing. But it's literally called edit feedback. Okay, I'll bite. This should probably have a delete option. Don't worry, that'll be done in the next 10 minutes.
Perfect. All right, sorry, I'm like a little locked in here. I'm looking at this
Good.
landing page here.
Good.
In fact, I'm putting the lock-in timer on right now. Lock-in
Locked in,
timer.
baby.
Lock
I can
in.
keep screaming at the chat if you're locked in, dude.
I'm locking in for 5 minutes. I got that.
All right.
Unfortunately, hidden behind Brent, but I'm locking in here. I gotta get some things done.
Let's go, baby. Yeah, I was up at 3:30 today with my dog just standing over my bed, panting on me, breathing her nasty ass breath on me. I was like, bro, I was like, that's one hell of an alarm clock. So 3:45, I was down here. Felt good. All right, what's this thing talking about? No. Dude, this song is a literal banger.
Dude, my fucking ChatGPT disappeared on me. Where'd it go?
Yo, guys, I'm gonna offer this is a must do. 8-4. Shout out Shintai, dude, for using the app and providing feedback. So it sounds like we got Talented. It sounds like we got Premiere, and it sounds like we've got Shintai. So thank you guys for using the app. If there are more people willing to give it a try and give us your honest feedback, I can't tell you how grateful I'd be. Just like the most grateful of all time. Talented, I think you got some good feedback. To generate 5 posts, it's taken 3 minutes so far. So with that, it's basically impossible to hit. Well, I mean, that's factually true. If it takes 3 minutes to generate a post, of course that's more than the 2 minutes, right? But that it's a goal, right? So we got to make it faster. Crown, how you getting auto modded, bro? I don't think you're getting auto modded. I think you're just getting a Keurig. I have nothing for you to use it on. Dude, low key, me neither, Trano. Besides launch loop, like I'm like, I have nothing to freaking like. Is roly poly print shop my next best MRR option? I'm so cooked. Let's see here. All right. Banger mention. Hold on. Banger comment by Talented, dude. Where'd my freaking tool go? I made this for a reason, guys. The rare win from Talented's court. Talented's he's kind of like Runty, the destroyer of dreams, which are both critical in my life. So thank you both for destroying my dreams. Without people destroying your dreams, they're just gassing you up. But when you get good feedback from them, boy, it feels good. The 5 posts it has now are all very good. I know it's all for love, dude. I know it's all for love. It's just such a like imagine day after day, especially for flow base, like putting your heart and soul into something and then getting bad feedback. It makes you want to just like implode. But the truth is the truth, whether you want to hear it or not. Doesn't, it is what it is, right? Peptex beer's coming in. That's an upvote. Trado, by the way, if you look at the leaderboard there, you'll see Logan's -1. You'll see you have 1 point next to your upvote. So what that means is you won yesterday. So you're about to win today, clearly. So then you'll have 2 points. You were tied. It shows Trado, dude. It shows Trado. Hey, Kron! Let's go, baby. Guys, oh my lord. Kron X Dev with the triple vote, dude. Let's go, Kron. That is crazy, bro. Appreciate you, man. From the auto mod, dude, Kron is doing the most to get rid of the auto mod. He's throwing gifted subs. He's he's giving compliments, anything to get the auto mod off his back. No, appreciate you, bro. All right, guys. Pep, I hope you're alive out there. I know you're
Yeah,
locked
I'm
in.
locked in, dude.
Keep cooking, baby. Keep cooking, dude. Guys, I want you to know, so I get push notifications to my watch. Shout out, come out, Akira, save me here. Shout out, I suck at guessing up my boy. Magpie. What is it called, dude? I don't know. API alerts, dude. The app is so good, I forget what the app is. The app is so good, I forget what the app is, dude. So, anyway, Pep is usually pushing changes all day. I get new dev and prod releases like 30 times a day. So let me just tell you, Pep's out there cooking, guys. Damn, Akira. How'd that happen? What happened? The super vote, we got to put a cooldown on that. I'm not saying that's invalid, but I think you should just get to insta just win, right? Oh, there is a super down vote. There is a super down vote.
All right, locking timer's up.
Let's go. How'd it go, dude?
Good, dude. All right, so yeah, I just had to focus on mostly copy, and because copy's important. Cleaning up a couple of things with the landing page. We're getting close. We're probably pushing this out in the next 10 minutes or so. Let's see. What I miss? I'm juicing tomato, yeah. I'm pomodoring.
Bunch of shit.
I just realized too that my the timer I have was hidden behind you. Normally, I'm gonna just make it like show up like in the bottom left or something, because I moved all my stuff over. So normally that time the timer is showing, but it is not. It is being overridden. Anything interesting? What do we miss? I was locked down. I literally did not hear a thing.
That's awesome. No, we mostly were just BSing, talking about the voting system. Also just thanking people for their honest feedback. Also, you missed the banger post. The very rare W. Talented said the last 5 posts it created are really good.
Let's go.
I might put that on my wall.
Talented,
dude.
can you do us a huge favor, Talented, and take a screenshot of that? Go on your X account and tweet that out, and we'll put that as the first thing on the website. That'd be sick. And we will do something special for anyone that does that for us. I don't know what. We'll give you like a bunch of free posts or something. I don't know. But
dude, guys, I want you also to know. Guys, become paying members. Why should you become a paying member? I'm going to show you. First of all, so
oh yeah,
so
Talented
we
not
can
on
get
X.
the yacht. But bro, look at this thing. I don't know why I'm number 3 and not number 2, but I'm the third. You can become the second person on the founding 50, guys.
That's actually going away. That will be moved into the FAQ page. It'll still work, but it's taking up too much real estate. It'll be in an FAQ instead because it's too much real estate.
Damn.
That will be there. It'll just be an FAQ.
As long as it still exists.
It will be there.
Tauntaun Beats. What does Loopy do that a scheduled automation and skilling codex couldn't do? I don't know. What's the benefit? I would say it can source. The main benefits are, one, it can source from multiple locations. So like your GitHub, your landing page, your social medias, which I'm thinking an automation could probably do that too, right? Okay. But then what it has baked in, and let me log in here and show you something, because I think this is probably the defining difference is. So if I go to product and voice, one, you can give your direction, which again, surely you can give your AI agent that as well, right? You can give it a direction. But then you have what we're calling a continuous feedback solution. So content library, you come in here and you can thumbs up, thumbs down, and provide feedback. And it actually summarizes the taste of your feedback in your interests. and feeds it back into your overall profile. So it's a continuous learning model that continuously sees what you like and sees what you don't like. And my final comment is, dude, that's dope. But like that is dope that you could just make a little AI agent, do it. But that's not maintainable long term, and it's certainly not scalable long term. You're gonna find yourself rebuilding Loopy in the end of the day, because you're going to then want it on your next project. You're going to want it on your next project. Well, you're going to want to add feedback. Hey, please start doing this. Please stop doing that. Right? I need you to post it on this. I need you to post it on this. I need you to post it on Instagram. I need Instagram images. By the way, we have image gen, video gen coming soon. So, and what I want to say is this: what I just did right there was break down why AI in your terminal can't do what Loopy can do. And that's true. That's not just true for Loopy. That's just true for AI, and it's true for the concept of, oh, I can build that in a single sit down. Whether it's you can build it from an application standpoint or build it from an actual little like agent file that you build, you can certainly build a subset of this that will work for a finite amount of time in a single sit down. Hats off to that belief. What does anybody take Loopy out of the equation? What does building an actual groomed product do versus a one-time vibe coded little solution do? It stands the test of time, right? It's love and care, and it's that iteration that allows it to work again and again and again. Where these quick agent files, when's the last time you used an agent file for more than 2 days? I don't even have a single agent file anymore, right? It's like they're always really cool ideas for a very short amount of time, and then they kind of go away. So very long-winded, but there you go. Hopefully that helps.
Someone clip that. Good explanation. We'll put it around the website. And
what are your thoughts, by the way?
Yeah, I agree with everything. I'm still kind of locked in here, but I got most of that. Tauntaun Beats, we are thinking about that all the time. How do we ChatGPT-ify ourselves? How do we Claude-ify ourselves? And yeah, the automation is extremely powerful in Codex, right? And I know Claude can do the same thing. But yeah, I think the differentiating factor for us is we do all that. I think the long-term thinking we have too, right, is like we recognize like we need to be where people are actually using the tools now, right? So image generation, we have a very crude image generation actually working. So when you type in a post, you can generate an image based on that context. I think the idea though of Loopy always having continual knowledge of your product is our differentiating factor. And you could argue, can you get Codex or Claude to have a really good knowledge base of your product and voice as well? Sure, right? But what's is that time worth to you, right? What is that time worth to you? If you want to make your own or roll your own for a couple hours, yeah, be our guest, right? But we try to take care of some of those pain points and headaches for you. In Tauntaun, yeah, I agree. Yeah, trust me, you're not being an asshole. Like this is good feedback for us.
You're talking to the Vibe Boys.
This is good feedback for us. And to be fair, anything can get absorbed by AI, right? Like look at REPL it, right? Like anything get absorbed by anything. If there ever is a section on Claude or Codex one day that says marketing, I want Loopy to be there. That's our goal. I don't think OpenAI or Anthropic or any of these AI companies care enough about a vibe coded marketing app to want to absorb it. If they want to buy us, hell yeah, right? We want to be a part of the ecosystem, not be replaced by it. Now, we don't know what that intention is, right? But I've got to think these AI companies don't give a shit about a vibe coded marketing app. We want to be able to plug into the ecosystems, though. And I think that's the direction. And you could argue like any AI company could eat any SaaS up. And they could, right? But we're going to keep trucking along and we're going to pretend that's not an issue until it actually is. Because right now it's not.
May I provide an example? I built a phone dialing app called Flowbase, and I was able to get the dialer working in a single sit down. And I delivered it to my customers. Literally that day, I delivered it to my customers. Like, guys, I literally got the dialer working. Guess who worked on the dialer for 7 more months and ultimately gave up? Me. AI can get you a small AI can almost AI loves to paint like a beautiful image that it did what you wanted until you start getting into the crevices of it and realize, okay, this thing isn't doing at all what I wanted. So yes, you can generate a tweet and post that tweet from your Claude Code instance right now for sure. But to build, you need to ultimately build a product to make that repeatable for the next, let's say, 1 year of high quality, long standing, useful posts that actually will get you engagement. Or you could just use Loopy, right? It's like that's true for anything. You can build a product yourself and see if you can do it better than an existing product, or you could pay $10 and go do something else with your life. That's true for any product, though, not just Launch Loop. It's true for any product.
Yep, that's well said. Yeah, and like like we recognize that, right? If you want to roll your own marketing solution, yeah, more power to you, right? Like I basically did that. Like I did that before I started working on Launch Loop. Like I have an entire marketing folder that I literally have a bunch of markdown files, and it gave me an entire content calendar full of posts. But you know what? I was too lazy to actually go into a system and post them. So thank God for Launch Loop, right? Now it can just do it for me.
And I want you to know you've got two full-time software engineers that both have a decade or more experience working on this. And there's no shortage of challenges we're facing. I worked on post quality for over a week, right? Who's going to go do that? Who's going to go do that? Maybe some people, but the vast majority, they're going to pay $10 and move on because I did it. That, again, that's the point of building a product versus rolling your own. Is it worth $10 a month of your time to just pay for it and move on? Or do you want to build your own and groom that thing over many months?
And worth noting, at some point our pricing is going to increase. I don't know if it'd be tiers, but
No.
it will increase over time. We just don't know. We don't know how yet.
Yeah.
And
I'm
we're
sure.
at some point as well. Like we're doing 30 free posts, and people can kind of get in there, but it will also decrease maybe to like 10 posts to start. So because it's just not sustainable.
Get there, though.
Yep. But yeah, guys, how was the sales skill? How do we do? Let us know. I think that is a pretty good succinct summary of the reasons you could use trylaunchloop versus rolling your own. If you want to roll your own,
we got to work on that. We do got to work on that. That was pretty good, but Tauntaun might have been an investor looking to buy us.
It's true.
And judging that. I don't
That's
know
true. How do we do?
Too well. Yeah.
How do we do, guys? Let us know. We're working on it every day.
Yeah. Nice, Shintai. Let's go, baby. Appreciate it. All right.
Thank you, Shintai.
Do you find AI good for boilerplate code? Can't replace good architectural decisions. It's all about the context it has. It can make great architectural decisions with the correct you did do it right. Nice job, dude. Yeah, it's all about the context it has, right? I have a lot of joy with Claude in your latest game project. Yeah, Claude's dope. But you asked it to do was decouple a game engine from the UI. Yeah. Hopefully it did good. Okay. Yeah, Shintai, let's go, baby. Dude, I want to give Shintai like a golden icon. You have a music streaming platform ready for launch. Just seeing if this would be helpful instead of writing an automation. Why don't
use it? Sign up. Sign
seriously.
up. Use it. Yeah. Let us know if it sucks or not. It should be pretty good.
Yeah, I would love for you to try and see if it helps. And if it sucks, please let us know. Obviously do what you got to do. But
we'll take your feedback.
Our intent is to take the marketing out, dude, because nobody markets anyway. Like seriously, Tauntaun, genuine question. What were you gonna do for marketing beyond this possibility? Were you planning on building an automation that pulls your commits
or like buffer or something?
Oh my god! And I'm telling you, that's gonna come out terrible. No offense, we're building it. We know how it goes. Like I'm just reading that kind of cringe and like, oh God, not the change log format. It's not going to be good marketing. Like we face these battles, dude. And that's what paying for a product versus building your own is. The people who are building the product, you know, Pep Tech and we're on month 4 of this, right? So it's not like we didn't just work on it for a weekend and say, hey, this thing's good. We used it for a weekend. We did what you did. We said, read our commits, read our code, and build us a post. And then the post sucked ass, and we were like, shit, it's not getting the picture right. So then we said, okay, let me hook up a website so you can get the marketing content. Oh, but that wasn't enough. It doesn't have the right voice. Okay, well then hook up your social media, right? Okay, so now it's feeding all these things. It's like the thing just grows, which is gassing me up, Pep. Frankly, like we've come a long way, dude.
I agree, man. Yeah, we didn't just show up on the scene overnight, man. Like we've been in software for, well, we have like 20 years. Like it's always funny seeing like 30 plus years of combined engineering experience, but you know what?
Yeah,
Fuck it. We do have over 20 years of combined engineering experience, and are we vibing
that's
now?
true.
Absolutely, but you know, we're taking all those lessons learned, and you know, here's the other thing. Here's the other thing I'd say is like this is not just going to disappear overnight. And well, I have 9. How many years, Brent? You have like 12 or
I
13?
graduated 2014.
14, right?
So 12, I guess.
12, yeah. So over 20 years technically. So yeah.
Let's
Um,
go.
21 years old. Hey man, happy birthday, dude. Happy birthday, one back. Thanks for being here. 1M back again. Appreciate you, dude. Hope you enjoy your birthday, dude. Um, but yeah, my point being is, you know, this isn't going to be a product where we just give up on, right? Like this is something Brent and I feel very deeply in our bones. This is something that, you know, I think we both wake up. I mean, it's a lot of work to build anything. I know everyone in the chat here knows it, right? But this is perhaps the first product in a long time that I felt that I know can work, and the feedback that you guys continue to give us is super helpful. But this isn't going to go away overnight. You know, this is not going to go away. It's going to be something we continue to work at until it works. And the only way we fail is if we don't try and if we don't market this thing and don't get our sales chops up. So yeah, I think we're doing a good job navigating this, Brent. I'm pretty. And here's the deal: everything we're explaining right now, fortunately, is now in this new landing page. It's in this new landing page.
Nice. Guys,
Also
can we get a
banger
happy
of a song.
birthday to? Can we get a happy birthday to one back, guys? Come on, guys.
Yeah, happy birthday, bro. 21 years young. That is, yeah. Look after your knees. Trano with the gifted sub. Shout out Trano. What's going on, Trano?
Let's go, Trano.
I've been so locked in. I'm like not monitoring chat super well. I didn't realize we were here, Trano. All right, let me do one final up down for this. I will record videos at some point.
Dude, shout out to Trano, man. All right, guys, I'm about to work on the onboarding page. Here, Pep, I'm going to talk to the mic if that's cool.
Yeah.
Test.
Ah.
All right.
Okay, it worked. We're playing happy birthday for you.
Oh, you're playing happy birthday?
Oh, dude, I just queued up literally 10 songs for happy birthday. Oh shit!
Looks like we jam it, baby.
Let me remove some of these. Just queued up 10 different variants of the happy birthday
that's
song.
Bonkers! I see it.
You see it? You see it?
Nice bot, dude. Nice bot, bro.
I know, dude. At least mine doesn't die every 2 seconds.
How about one of my? Yeah, true. How about one of my favorite streamers I watch, Court Case, of course. He gathers birthdays in the beginning of the stream, then he sings happy birthday every single morning.
That's crazy.
He's a legend. All right, I gotta talk to the AI here. All right, I would like to do away with the overview page and instead create 2 new pages. One is an onboarding page and one is just called dashboard. Dashboard, I want just purely metrics, and onboarding is going to be a dynamic page that only exists while you're onboarding and disappears once you're actually onboarded. So why don't you start by separating out the pages and with the existing content we have, so just break them off into their own pages, and then we'll talk about what it means to finish onboarding and what the onboarding experience feels like, and then even beyond that we'll talk about what the dashboard looks like. But right now just move out the existing content into 2 pages. Dude, this song is a freaking banger. I can't believe Pep's not a dude. Pep's at a concert every other week, bro. You ever go to a Coheed concert?
I have not, man. That's one I don't think I've been to yet.
Oh, dude, I hear they're legit. Anyone been to a Coheed concert?
I do go a lot. I was at Rush a couple weeks ago. I just saw the Jerry Garcia. It was a cover band like 2 weeks ago. Love shows, man. Never regret a show. Never regret
I
a
love
show.
a good show myself, dude. My wife wouldn't go to uh it was Spirit Box. Oh, Evanescence, which I'm living. She would if I twisted her arm, but she's not really into the same genre I am. I'll just put it that way. She doesn't like girls just screaming into the microphone. What the hell's wrong with her?
Yeah, mine doesn't either. It's like there's such a small subset of music where it's just only my ears only. That's what I like to say, my ears only.
What's my wife into? She's into more like rap. She's from south of Houston, so if you know anything about the United States, there's rap everywhere, hip hop everywhere, but Houston rap is its own type of genre, and she kind of likes that kind of stuff. But no, she also likes country music. Certainly doesn't like people screaming into the microphone. I'll just put it that way. But she puts up with it, so shout out to her for that. Like in the car, I can throw on any screaming genre, any screaming band there is, and she doesn't bat an eyelash. So, but yeah, she's not itching to go to concerts. I'll just put it that way. Last 2 gigs you saw, 4 bands: Metallica, Pantera, Skunk, and Ace. I don't know them. And Garbage. There's a band called Garbage. What kind of
Garbage.
Are they garbage? Does she mind that you get excited about girls signing books for you? Oh, she knows. She knows about my fanhood of Lights. I think I tried to get her to read the book. It's a great book, by the way, Trano. Why don't you go ahead and buy it, Trano? You might like it, dude. It's a good book.
All right, let's see.
Bug reports. Bug reports. Bro, I got to get the webhooks working because when a bug report comes in, I want my Twitch to start flashing.
Yeah, we need a bang bug report.
No, even better, dude. I want the system just to tell me when it happens.
Oh, nice like that. All right, this happy birthday for you. we'll play like what is this going for? I just decided to choose whatever happy birthday, dude. All right, we're skipping.
Don't be afraid to skip that one.
Yeah. Happy birthday, dude. All right.
Did the skip fail?
No, it worked. It worked.
Oh shit! Why didn't mine? I'm still stuck on happy birthday, dude.
Oh, you really? That's a bummer. For me, it's now playing. For now, it's playing when the summer dies for me.
What?
Probably because your bot isn't working. Do you have a skip command too?
But we're on the same playlist. Oh no, I guess you don't control mine. That's interesting. I forgot how that kind of works. Like you changing what you're listening to doesn't change my session, which it should. That's
interesting. Yeah. It
should be a shared session. Yo, let's go, Pravan. AI vegans, that's us. We only use AI, no code. We're vegan when it comes to coding.
Code, forget about it.
In that we don't.
The horizontal lines.
Oh, that's not what he meant. I thought that's what he meant.
Fellow AI vegans.
Okay.
AI vegans are saying yes. AI. We are not AI vegans. But if you are, that's cool. All good. I'm all
Yeah.
in. I'm all in on AI.
I'm not all in by choice, just to be clear, but it's the clear option. So it's like, are you gonna do yourself a disservice or not? That's the way I went. But dude, I dream of writing code, man. I dream of writing code. So you added the longest website in the world as a web source, and your AI costs so far is up to $400. Yeah, that's not too big of a deal.
Yeah, that's fine. We'll incur it. Yeah, that's fine.
Have you tried T3 Code? No. Did he make a coding platform?
I've heard of T3 Code. Haven't tried it though. Yeah, AI is wicked sick, dude. And yeah, we use it every day. Use it for almost everything, honestly. T3 is pretty big. It's like a turn of a cursor.
What's the benefit of using this versus what we're using? Oh, that's 6. Steal our code legally. Pep, don't get any ideas. That's pretty cool.
Wait, what? Sorry?
He has a link that says steal our code legally.
Oh.
And I said, Pep, don't get any ideas. I know you're itching to open source ours.
Yeah, I don't know. I know people are very torn on that.
Yet.
It doesn't matter.
Cool
It doesn't matter.
It haven't even mattered yet.
Nothing matters, literally, except marketing.
It comes from someone. I'm trying to remove all the branding. Did it work? It's hilarious. Did that guy get users? All right, I'm gonna do something.
Move the get started button underneath your product is already giving you things to say, and then add the horizontal line back between that section and the footer. The lock in. I do find it is weird though. Typing, like for some reason, just like I think better. It's weird. It's like as I type, like my thoughts come better. So I'm typing a lot more now actually, which is weird. But sometimes I'll just like hit the voice chat quick. Open source it, and Shintai will launch an MRR with it. Nope, we're gonna MRR with it. Bit the bill and butter GPU for Amazon to ship it. They said nothing. Yeah, I want a nice GPU, but my Mac is doing fine now. I think the stream machine is gonna help a lot for these streams.
Dude, didn't somebody create a T4 tech stack or something? And I don't know. I'm kind of a troll at heart, so I find all this stuff kind of funny. Didn't somebody create a T4 tech stack, and he got really mad and said you can't do that?
I wonder if we hit our OpenAI limit. Hold on, that might be why. Let me look at that. Let me look at that.
Yeah, I'm sure we did. Pep, add money.
I'm on it. Adding money. Going bankrupt.
That's all right, dude. I spent $50 on my just looping the freaking product. But I think it was worth it.
It's part of it.
$50 to dial it in.
Oh, good. Let me make sure.
Part of the game, baby.
I'm pretty sure that's the reason. And if it is, we need to probably add a better error message saying,
yeah,
add
that we're broke.
Yeah, we're broke. Pay for it so we can use it.
Yeah, pay for it so we can use it. What the hell, guys?
Yeah. Oh shit. All right. All right. Let's see if that is the issue or not. Oh, and we still got money in here. No, it's $5.75. I wonder if you are like legitimately just getting rate limited. So you're getting $4.29. Yeah, you might actually be getting rate limited. Which is interesting because we don't have explicit rate limiting built into the app.
No, it's not us rate limiting.
It's OpenAI
rate limiting us.
Yeah. All right, we're looking at that, Talented. But I wonder, there's probably not. I don't know how much we can do about that, honestly.
Well, we got rate limit after 5 times.
Yeah,
All
that's
right,
not very
screw it.
much.
I'm gonna throw my agent at
Yeah,
it.
yeah. Let the clankers fix it.
How funny is it calling him a clanker, dude?
I'm gonna start calling them clankers, dude.
Dude, are you a paying customer?
Do we have
You're
our
not a
first
paying
MRR?
customer, bro.
Where is? I need to fix these buttons.
How do we know if he's a paying customer?
Check the stripe logs. Let's see.
Dude, we gotta
Make
make
this
it way more
button
epic.
square instead of circle, so they're more consistent with the other buttons. Also
We
remove.
gotta give him a pro icon.
Let's see. Yeah, we got to get Twitch badges going too at some point. We will do that.
Yeah, true. We got it. Yeah. We got you. Shintai. Shintai, I'm gonna be handing them out like candy, dude. On Halloween. What I
Trust
love what
launch loop.
Bridgemine does is flash sales on stream. I think that's so genius.
You know what we can do instead of flash sales is we can do credit, just like free credits.
Yeah, 100%.
Also, yeah, we need to. We also got to fix the bug with it not even working in the first place.
So should he be on the Wall of Fame or what?
You only get Wall of Fame if you put in a card and actually sign up.
I'm trying to see if we're supposed to celebrate talented or not.
I haven't seen. Let's see. We go into the admin console quick, Brent, and then see if he. So typically, what happens? It takes about an hour for it to actually process. So like
now he's feeling guilty if he didn't.
It will.
He's the one who said he was a paid customer.
I think it normally takes. We should probably look in to see if we can get that be more immediate. But typically, like it takes about an hour. Well, at least when we had the free trial going, it took about an hour for someone to convert. Whenever it's going to be the same thing. Not an hour to convert, but it's like I'll never forget this. It was like 6:48 a.m. I still remember the time, and we were waiting, and it was like 5:40 a.m. and it said, waiting to convert. It takes an hour for Stripe, I guess, to make that conversion to free to paid, and then the card failed. So I do wonder if people sign up, it'll take an hour again. We should test that in dev and see if that works. Actually, you want to try that out quick, Brent? Go to dev and put your card in. Like just do 424242 and just make sure there's
local host?
Yeah, it should work locally. You got to make sure you have the Stripe endpoint running, but you should also be able to use dev.trylaunchloop.com. That's using the sandbox environment there.
Dev.
Yeah.
I definitely don't have.
We can test that quick and just confirm the timing.
Running.
Yeah, if you just pull up in dev and just make sure the timing, if it's immediate or not. I'm not sure if it is.
Watch this, Pep. Hold on while this thing's cooking. Watch this.
Hang on one sec. I gotta pull up stream.
I forgot what I was gonna say. Add an API alert. Look in our system and see how we already have API alerts. Add an API alert for whenever a user subscribes to, or whenever a new user is created, and whenever a user subscribes to premium. We got to get you on API alerts, dude, because it's sick, dude.
Yeah,
just
nice,
push
dude.
Notifications for all these events.
Yeah, perfect, dude. Perfect. All right, I got a couple more things. A couple more things for the landing page.
Okay. Did you want me to test something on dev, or are we just getting back to it?
Yeah, if you wouldn't mind, and you should test this yourself as well, if you haven't. Yeah, go to dev.trylaunch.com, and then basically put your card in, and just try to catch any edge cases too. So you can just use 424242 like repeating in Stripe. That should be set up to the sandbox environment. So if you plug that in, you should just try to break it. Just try to identify edge cases.
I think we gotta have like a Go Premium button chilling somewhere. So what is the way to do it right now? You got to go to billing.
Yeah, I go to billing.
Oh my god! I'm gonna add that. Watch this.
Perfect, dude. See, this is what I think the streams become. It's like, okay, we need that. All right, let's do it.
Yeah, here we go. Right near where we show the 30 free posts, we need to show the option to also subscribe. We should probably have it very clear that you can subscribe right from the left nav. So where we show the 30 free posts, either put a button in there or make a new element around it. Whatever you think is the best.
Perfect.
There you go. Well, okay. Okay, API alerts. What is this one doing? This one is okay. That one created the dashboard. Okay, so I'm gonna go and try to sub here. Billing. I said billing. Uh-oh. Oh no, it took me to billing. Sorry, I'm just dumb.
Also worth noting, and shout out Talented for this idea.
Sick.
If you do sign up, and this is legit, this is real. You're hearing this. You're here first. So the founding 50, like you will eventually, once we implement it, you'll get a Twitch badge. We'll have a flashbang alert. Dude, it's just.
Oh, I gotta think for this. Watch
Dude.
this. Watch this animation on my screen.
Yeah.
That was me.
I have off my other monitor. It's unbelievable.
Lord, guys, I'm sorry.
Holy smokes! All right, it's okay. The founding 50. So there's a couple things. So one, we got to do a Twitch badge. You'll get that at some point once we implement that. You'll be on the founding 50 page. We're gonna make that as a standalone page somewhere. I don't know if it'd be a homepage right now. It's gonna be an FAQ. And then you will have direct cell support. So like you'll get like my legitimate like business cell. So if you have like critical breaking bugs, obviously our Discord going, but you can, if you have something that's like critical and not working, you can text or call us. That is what the founding 50, and maybe that's not clear in the site. It probably should be. So I'm gonna do that right now.
Can you guys see me pretty good?
Yep, perfect.
Boom.
Okay.
It's active.
The founding 50 also may not be working. So let's make sure that works too. I'll take a look at that in a second. And if it doesn't, Talented, for whatever reason, then we'll just backfill you. If it doesn't do the sign up.
Mine worked. I picked numbers. I picked spot one and got it.
Perfect.
What did Talented try to pick?
Go look at the founding 50. Yeah, Talented. I'm cleaning up the homepage right now, so that's gonna be put into the FAQ anyway. So.
Okay, all right. Back to grinding. So that worked. Then Dev.
Hey, we got Talented. Talented's on here, baby. Talented's on here.
Thanks, buddy.
Thank you, Talented.
Appreciate you, bro.
Talented, thank you, my brother. Appreciate you, Talented.
Talented. Never say we never MRR, dude.
Thank you, Talented. Choose number 2, but it gave me 4. Perfect. All right, we'll backfill it to be number 2. Also, me and Brent really should not be on there, but we need to make sure it worked in prod. So we'll fix that for you.
Shit, I never say we never MRR, dude.
We're actually, here's what we're gonna do, Talented. We're actually gonna put you as number 1. We're gonna fix it. We're gonna fix it and put you as number 1.
Yep.
So I can do chargeback and cost you extra 60 chargeback fee. Perfect. Thanks, Talented.
Who knows what that's from? He was number 1.
The SpongeBob. Is that SpongeBob?
That's SpongeBob.
Yeah, dude.
Why'd you not
Big
sell
fan.
this first? You never hit MRR. That's a good point, dude. I should have sold the product first. But I've already been twice acquired, so I'm kind of bored of getting acquired. I'm interested in MRRing. Getting acquired, it was just happening too frequently. I don't even remember what the other project I sold was.
All right, I'm almost done with this new landing page. I'm almost done with this landing page. Let's see.
Yeah, and better. Good call. Yeah, which I just ultimately kept. Who did I sell that to? Is that Dobstar? I feel like I haven't seen Dobstar in 100 years. We miss Dobstar.
That brings profile image to the.
Okay, so let me test this out locally, guys. I should have an onboarding page. Beautiful. Onboarding needs to come first. Damn, that's sick. Oh, and love that for you, man. Got a house, a master's degree, and a sports car. What sports car? A Subaru WRX STI?
That's it going. Dude, that's the dream right there. Just put Do It live. You could. You can have some fun with that.
The Toyota version of the BRZ. I was close. That's sick, dude. That's hilarious, dude. Yeah, hey. Yeah, the FRS. Good job, Talented. Nice job, Talented. FRS. Talented, I just installed shift bushings, front and rear shift bushings on the STI, dude. Dude, it sounds so good on in the engine or in the cabin now. Sounds like I'm in a rocket ship.
Brent, when you get a quick second too, if you want to check the admin panel, you have admin access now, right, in production?
Yeah.
Okay. Check the admin section and see if if Talented did sign up and converted. Let's see if he is showing as subscribed. He should be. And if he is, then in this next change, I'm pushing over to the landing page. I'll make sure he shows up first for the founding 50.
Let me see here. Show user data.
Just make sure we don't dox anyone.
Yeah. So we need a subscribed filter. Let me see.
He might be down the list a little bit.
Active. Let's go, baby.
Thank you, Talented. Appreciate you. All right, we're gonna put you number one on the. I'm surprised I haven't gotten the Stripe email notification yet. But maybe it takes a little bit for that to come in.
Number one.
Talented, thank you, dude. Appreciate your support. Thank you.
Yep.
We will figure. We'll try to. We're gonna have to figure out why that 421 keeps happening. I wonder.
Don't worry, I already got my guy on it.
All right, you got it.
I already got my
All right,
guy
perfect.
on it.
All right, we got to give our agents names. So, we'll just say our guy. We'll just say our guy for now. All right. Okay, let's see here. We're almost done with this. Two other things I gotta fix up here. These are just giving too much real estate. Clanker, clank out, and clanky. I like it. Yeah, the clankers. I like clankers. This is
likely. The likely failure is token throughput. Can send 20 large sources while the production dispatcher permits 4 concurrent jobs. Proper fix, honor all, reset headers, extend the retry window. I'm just going to say do all the needful. Well, welcome to coding in 2026, guys.
do the needful.
Do all the needful.
Do the needful. Having here. One main video.
I think we just got to call our. Are you talking about our mascot, dude?
Our mascot's Loopy.
Yeah, true. The mascot's a Loopy.
But our clankers are the AI or clankers.
All right, I got a subscribe button, dude. Onboarding.
Also, dude, I am going to actually we using my resets today, so I'm on fast mode. I have a reset that expires in 7 hours, so I might as well use it.
Damn,
so I'm on fast
that?
mode. I've had one for a while. I've had 4 banked resets and I haven't used any of them because
Do they not expire?
No, they do expire. That's the thing. So when they expire, my lesson learned.
I get one.
I should have I should have done that for
I love the
resets.
Founding, dude. I love the badge. Nope, I'm getting shiny object syndrome. I'm moving on. Moving on before I get myself in a situation I don't want to be in. I just love gamification so much.
All right, let's see here. All right, yeah, we're going fast.
Yo, what up, bro?
What's up, Rebels? T-Bow's focused again. Yeah, yeah, he just reset yesterday.
I think you missed a message before. I only subscribed so I could do a chargeback and cost an extra $15 for the charger fee if it doesn't work. Oh, that's horrible. That's a terrible test.
Let's see.
Dude, for real, I think I want to try to get you on API alerts, dude. It's really good. I'm gonna try to set that up here right now.
Sounds good.
Again, if I can remember my password. It was saved somehow. Heck yeah. It's just you're gonna really like it, dude. I'm telling you.
Yeah, dude.
Like it's just so awesome to get these push notifications. Also, we're supporting our boy.
Get me in there, dude. All right, let's see. We need some screenshots and stuff, but we can do that later.
Guys, so this is trylaunchloop, or this is trylaunchloop. This is API alerts. So API alerts is such a sick product built by somebody in our community, which is basically a product that can push notifications to any of your devices from any of your products. So for instance, you can see here, I'm getting information on deployments. So prod deployment, development deployment, prod deployment. These are all coming through today, a million yesterday from Pep. So I'm able to see when things are happening. I'm probably going to turn off the dev deployments and just alert on prod deployments, but you could also have two different channels. So I could also just have a dev channel and a production channel. But anyway, so update your details. How do I update my membership? He's got to make that way more obvious, bro. What in the hell, dude? How do I update? How do I upgrade? What's wrong with this guy, guys? Billing. Weird. Weird. Okay, maybe billing is on the workspace level. Maybe that makes sense. Oh, so I gotta be honest. It's not cheap. Look, I love this guy more than most. I don't really have $30 a month to pay on a membership. I gotta just actually hit him up and tell him that's too expensive. I don't have $30. Look, it's good. I don't know. He's online right now. Mono, pop in stream. Are your ears ringing? Okay, this is gonna be good, and I bet he does it. Dude, $30 is a lot. This would be the most expensive subscription in our entire project. You know what I mean? Like, the juice ain't worth the squeeze. But it's really good, and I think he needs to make a $15 option for co-founder. Mono, thank you, my friend. Mono, $30 is too expensive. Okay, it's just me and my boy. Solo is well priced. I want a $15 or $16 option, which is for smaller teams, because I'm trying to onboard Pep right now, and I gotta be honest, bro. Yeah, I haven't released it, but Solo will get a +1. Okay, even better, release it. I'm gonna make a deal with you. I'm gonna subscribe right now. So you have to help me. Let me get my payment off. I'm gonna sub right now. So then you gotta help me by releasing that. And I'm gonna put some fire under your butt, dude. 047546. No, 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 no. I'm honored to pay. I used to pay. I stopped paying, which is because my credit card died. Don't worry. I'm glad and honored to pay for a product I deeply believe in. If you want to, if you're saying give me team to short circuit you having to release the new plus one, fine. However you want to handle that. But but yeah. Okay, done. Just let me know what I need to do, how I need to do it, guys. And I'm telling you, this product is really freaking dope. Um, API alerts, get notifications to any of your devices. What's up, buddy? What's up? I'm sorry, bud. I'm not supposed to say freaking. Sorry, buddy. Um, my favorite way to. Oh, reads up. Uh oh. Looks like DevDev's gotta get out of here. Anyway,
Sounds
hook
good,
us
dude.
up
No
with
worries.
that. I've got a bunch of things I gotta finish, Pep. I kind of got in the weeds of screaming, as you could tell here.
It's all good,
But
man. Yeah, I had to control the stream today while we're getting the landing page up, so all good, dude.
yeah, I'm
Worked out
glad you
well.
could lock in. Well, I could provide some entertainment. Um, but I was also on early as hell and got some stuff cooked as well. So thank you, Mono, for that. By the way, guys, seriously, API alerts, check it out. It's really dope. Um, And Pep, nice job today, dude. Great discussion. We had some deep discussion, and we're literally migrating towards selling the product,
Yep.
which feels so good to me. I've got butterflies. So, guys, go ahead, sign up. What's the worst that could happen? We change your life forever.
Put the marketing on autopilot, baby.
Yeah, God forbid we change your life forever. Sign up today, guys.
And if you have bugs, there's the Discord. The second link.
Yep.
Second link. We'll look at that 429 talent. We got Brent's clanking on that right now.
Yep, clanking on it as we speak. I'm pretty sure he's got too large of information he's sending through, but we'll find out. Time will tell.
Yeah.
So, all right, guys, go. I'm just sending you over to PepTech's stream where he's going to continue grinding. PepTech, hit me up later. Let me know what you got.
Yeah, dude.
And tomorrow, guys, is what? Tomorrow is Thursday. Tomorrow will be my last stream for the weekend. I will be actually going to visit a friend in Ithaca. So, well, the raid's going, but they're all going to your channel.
Perfect.
So yeah, dude, I'll be out of town Friday, by the way. So just you'll have to run with it.
That sounds good, man. Perfect, dude.
So,
We'll be squashing some
anyway,
bugs.
Tomorrow, same time, same place, same grain, guys. Talk to you then. Later.
Later, Brent. Have a good one, dude.
Peace, bro.
Good work today.
Thanks, bro. You too. See ya.
Later. All right, guys. Let's see. And hey, Talented. Thank you for the sub, man. Appreciate you. Thank you for the sub and the first legitimate MRR here. Let me end this here. Thank you for the sub. Thank you for being the first founding 50. We're going to get you into the FAQ page here. If you guys, I know you guys are probably watching Brent's here. I've been heads down getting a new landing page that I think much more accurately describes what we're actually doing. And sort of tells our story in a much better way. A lot less noise, a lot more consistency. The original landing page is just terrible. Probably still needs some work, but it's better than what we had. That's the name of the game. Better than what we had. We're pretty close to getting this pushed up. I'm wondering if I should have this. I like kind of having everything up front, like exactly how much it costs, what our goal is. I might put this into the actual heading here. We don't have a video yet. Got to do that off stream. Just reviewing this copy. Connect where your product lives, your website, GitHub, and existing content, and choose your launch you should publish. Launch loop learns from your website, GitHub, and past posts to understand what you make, who it is for, and how you naturally talk about it, or if you want to improve that context anytime. That's pretty good. Make a generate post for X and Instagram with copy and media tailored to each channel. Review, edit, and improve every post for schedule, Facebook, LinkedIn, and more coming soon. we're in the last leg of getting Instagram approval. So technically you can't post Instagram yet. What do you think for the follow? Appreciate you. Schedule and publish user-proof posts to fill open slots in your posting schedule. LaunchLoop publishes them through the social accounts you connect. I'm just going to say lowercase that. Lowercase posting schedule in this sentence. Put this back on medium until we need to switch off it. Also, we're going to leave the jam just so it doesn't conflict with Brent's. Okay. And we're going to change the tunes a bit here. All right. And we'll be right back. Our normal break time. We'll be right back, guys. Give me 2 minutes. Be right back. All right, guys, we're back. We're so back. All right, let's go here. All right. Talented. On my car statement, it says trylaunchloop. Launch sounds like a New Zealand porta potty catapult. Maybe I probably defaulted to maybe I'll just make it loopy, but I think in Stripe you can only have it be like your product name. But loopy would make it fit a little better. Maybe we just have launch loop. Probably just remove the try. Let me see if I can do that right now, actually. Or let me make a note for that in Trello. Update Stripe. Stripe update to launch loop, or probably launch loop until we actually officially rebrand to loopy. Kind of both right now, whatever. All right. So landing page, we're on the last leg. We're on the last leg of these changes. see. Let's just started. Yeah, we have this live view on here, but our product is gonna change a lot, and what we're gonna do instead actually is just a short video of us using the product and trying to get it set up under 2 minutes. And that probably is a little more meaningful, just because like this is gonna change so much, and it's already it's severely out of sync. And I think it's taken up a little bit too much real estate on the page. So in the new version, we're actually removing that, but we will add that back at some point. But for right now, it just takes up too much screen real estate. Especially, it looks okay here, but on mobile in particular, when you scroll, it's like a lot to scroll through initially. Especially because the product has changed quite a lot. I still like that though. And I'm kind of toying between if I want to have like this kind of product view here and a video, or if we just want a video. And I guess I could have like a link that says like watch us set this up with like a little modal or something. But yeah, for now we've decided to remove it in this next version. I think a video is going to add more value. It'll be me or Brent in the bottom left hand corner. Hey guys, it's Jesse here. Watch us set up the marketing calendar for LaunchLoop in 2 minutes. And that's kind of the idea. I think this probably is a little more value than having the live app preview. So we're going to roll with that. The way this text wrapping I don't love, but this is pretty good for now. I'm going to remove this copy here. Described. Down below in the columns. The part about whether you code or sub-build AI or share the whole process in public, we just need a better copy for this. Building our own product is like us. Like this is like our use case. So help me figure out what's the best copy is here. I just need to make it more clear that LaunchLoop is built for people building in public that also want to market the product. I don't know if Mono's still in here, Pro Evols, but that is a good question for him. There's no option to send alert anywhere. You can only receive. I think the idea with that is you can only receive alerts. I believe Pro Evols. I need to get on that myself. Okay, last thing, I want you to add another kind of boilerplated section for pricing that will be $20 a month, and just add some example copy in there saying that this is coming soon, and the price will increase as we add more social channels and add more functionality and features and so forth. So just make it clear on the pricing page that the price will increase over time as we support more channels, have image generation, video generation, and so forth. And this will help align the pricing with the outcomes and the features of the actual app. image gen, video gen, Facebook, threads, basically outlining sort of like what we have on our roadmap. The price incentive should align with that. So just have like a $20 a month tier for now. Have it be disabled, but just make it clear that two things. One, the price will increase, and the new feature set we plan to support here, which we should have on the roadmap page, which you can reference for context. Where can I see examples of the generated X posts? If you're on the app, Tauntaun, we do have pretty much everything you see on the X trylaunchloop account is generated with the app. So like this wasn't AI generated, but this came from, like, we use LaunchLoop to actually post this. Everything you see here, it's funny, the post composer, it can go almost like a story over time. The post composer used to be this, now it's this, so much better. Here's a few, but now we're gonna actually, now that we have good posts working, now that we actually have posts working, we are going to start aggressively marketing this on our X account. Instagram as well. Everything from Instagram was this. We're still getting approvals for Instagram, so that's not out the door just quite yet. But all those are also all generated from the platform. The images don't look super well right now. We're getting that fixed up. But all this is also generated from LaunchLoop. We just have to get their app approved. And once their app gets approved, then we will be disseminating that and have an announcement for users. But we just got to get it approved. So yeah, Instagram doesn't work right now, but it will after you get this approved. Hey, Avirs Majirs, thank you for the raid, man. Appreciate you. Raid yesterday too, man. Thank you. Shout out. How'd your stream go, Avirs? What'd you guys work on? Shout out Avirs, man. How are you doing, dude? We always stream at the same time. I'm meaning to catch one of your streams, dude, and I the time just don't work out. But thank you for the raid. How are you guys doing? Welcome, Raiders. What are we working on, Avirs? Feel free to. Oh wait, I just realized I'm on an ad break. Sorry. Okay, ad break is done. Ad break should be done. We're just bullying AI. Nice. Yeah, man. If there's anything you want to share or plug or drop, feel free to put in the chat. I'd be happy to check it out, dude. We are building a new landing page for trylaunchloop ourselves. We got some folks in the chat that just are standing up. Have our first official paid user, so shout out to Talented as well. But yeah, we're just working on this marketing automation tool and almost have the landing page done. So yeah, Raiders, thank you. Thank you, Beers. Appreciate you, dude. If there's anything you want to plug, again, feel free. Like any products, stuff you're building, whatever, let me know. I'm happy to show it live here on stream. Feedback thread, fun stream, nice. I'll have to check out the VOD, dude. When this is done, I'll start trying our product. Awesome, Provost. Thank you. Appreciate that feedback. Yeah, we're getting close. The Instagram stuff, I think, would be a big deal. I say we're launched. We're launched and X works well. Instagram, we're still getting approval on. Feedback thread, nice. Build a feature you ask for, keep them in the loop. I like it. Has the loop in it too, which I also like. Feedback thread, nice. Oh, this is cool, dude. This is really cool, actually. This is really cool. Feedback thread. I'm gonna put this here. I'm gonna pull it. I don't have a good place right now for my products to take a look at, but I am adding this right now to an Apple Note, and I'm gonna take a look at this for you, dude. All right, I just added that to my products to look at, and I'll give you a complimentary pepper view if you like one. I'll take a look at this, kind of use it from the ground up, my thought process, and record a little video of me using it if you'd be interested in that. I kind of offer that to everyone that's building cool stuff. Right now, our feedback, we have two ways of feedback, and we're kind of have the same pain point right now. We have a feedback section. We have a feedback section in trylaunchloop. How fun you have to run? Yeah, absolutely, dude. Sounds good, man. Thank you for the beers. Appreciate you, dude. And have a nice rest of your day, man. Thank you. I'll definitely give this a look, dude. Thank you. But just hammer home the pain point. We have a send feedback button right now that creates a linear issue for us automatically. And then in Discord, we have the forum system, which I think is working well. We just got to catch up on them. We're kind of behind on them. The only problem with the feedback is I want a way to know that users to know that we're addressing that feedback and we're actively working on it. So we got to figure out where the send feedback ends up living. Maybe the send feedback literally just opens a kind of pre-canned thing for Discord to make a post there. I'm not sure. Got to think about that, but this is cool. I'm definitely going to take a look at this. People doing it. Yep, love that, dude. The perfect example of dog fooding. Perfect example of dog fooding. I'm going to check this out. I'm going to give this a pep review. Oh, that's cool. This is cool. Yes, this is cool. I like this a lot. It'd be awesome if we had this on the homepage ourselves too. You guys can just like see what we're working on. Cool. It's good stuff. Check out feedbackthread.com. Okay, let's see here. All right, I think we're just about ready to get this out the door here. Just about ready. For the using trylaunchloop, make that an @trylaunchloop and make this link to our X account. I don't know if Juan wants it, but if you did pep reviews for API alerts, I think it would greatly increase its value as it's a little confusing even for me the 14-year experience. I'll have to check that out. Does not support boosted posts, but I think we don't have, we attempt to do like an ad manager at some point as well. Also, Zulix, what's going on, man? How are you, dude? Good to see you. I'll make a trailer card for that right now because X is kind of our main store or main channel, so support X boosted. I think and a boosted post is pretty much the same as like our normal posts, I believe, but we don't have our ad manager fleshed out. That's like down the road. And in fact, add manager to the expanded access. And what else? What else is coming soon that's worthwhile to put here? Okay, that's good. Add to expand access. Been better. How about you? Busy days. Like, hope things are going okay, man. Good, man. Doing really good. Getting super close to having this landing page redone that actually describes what our product does better. And I need to get the Instagram approvals going. I need to record a couple of videos of how we use the app and stuff. And after we get that, hopefully Instagram should be good. This really is not. This can be removed. Okay, let's see. Based on what we have planned for coming soon in the actual app itself, is there anything missing here that we need to add to this expanded access section? You know that could be a great revenue driver if you can somehow have people pay a little bit for marketing spend on platforms. Proivos, that is exactly what we want to do long term. Once we have something going, essentially have an ad manager section where you can view basically all your marketing spend, be able to configure your marketing spend and so forth. So we have that top of mind proposals, and it's, you know, right now it's kind of baked into and hidden sort of in this coming soon section, but at some point we will have like a full end-to-end ad manager, and yeah, have Loop would be that all in one place. So not only marketing, but ads and distribution and all that good stuff too. So like, not really busy. I've gotten a call from our grandpa nursing home letting him know he's under last legs. Ah, man, I'm so sorry to hear that, dude. Went to see him and didn't recognize me, so now my head's not in a good place. I'm sorry, but they moved on. Ah, dude, not at all, man. I'm sorry to hear that, dude. Like, sending love and support your way, man. That is not fun. I went through something. Went through something last year, sort of with my family as well, and yeah, not having people recognize you is tough. Um, all good, man. All good. Sending love and support your way, my man. Hopefully, you know, day by day. Just gotta take it day by day. That's the only thing. That's the only advice I give. Day by day, it's tough. It's weird. It's like dealing with loss and grieving is tough. Hey man, I'm sitting here about to wire up all the different settings and configs. I've got my app, notifications, sound, dark mode, light mode, and all. Nice, K man. Nice, man. We love a nice dark mode. We love a nice dark mode. All right, getting one last example of kind of what our pricing will look like in the future. And then I think we're going to call this new marketing page done, and we're going to make sure talented is on the top of the list. Just put a giant hole in my shirt, I think. So that's good. All right. Okay, and this is a good little preview. Here's what we do now. Here's what we're going to do later. And let's see. As far as I getting things to say. All right, I think that's what we want here. An actual button instead of a green hyperlink. I would do a screen charm video right now, but if I do that, it is going to kill the stream like it always does. So we're gonna have a boilerplate video for just a couple minutes until we actually get that recorded. Add replace with video coming soon or something. I won't be able to. All right, I think this is doing a much better job. This is, so we have how it works. I'm just trying to think of the order. So when I visit a land page, I want to know what it is, how it works, how much does it cost, who's building it. That was kind of my goal here. Who it's for. First, how it works. That's the first thing you see, how it works. Connect the product to schedule posts. I'm considering removing connected product, but we can always adjust the verbiage later. 4 bullet points or 4 columns, how this works. Connect your product and channels. Refine your product voice and direction. Generate a post worth publishing. Schedule and publish. 4 steps. That's how it works. Maybe this should just be how it works. Maybe the eyebrows come back, but I don't know. I don't love the eyebrows. Who it's for. Built for people with real work to share. Who is building it. Our story. Testimonials. Pricing. FAQ. We're going to call that a wrap. we're gonna call it a wrap. We can always update it later. All right, fine. One more. Eyebrows. How do we feel about eyebrows? The content should be self-explanatory. Don't you? Kilobyte, what's going on, dude? Kilobyte, how are you, man? Good to see you. I agree. All right, no eyebrows. No eyebrows. I hate how Codex and every AI tries to litter your page with eyebrows too. Your content should be self-explanatory. You shouldn't need an eyebrow to explain it. That's my take. Right? What it is, who it's for, who's building it. Share your story if it works, kind of. Pricing. Here's how much it costs now. Here's what it costs later. FAQ. Looks good. Pull from dev, and then open a PR to promote this to dev, then promote dev to main. New landing page coming up. Live preview is going away until we get a product video, which we will do right after the stream. I may bring this back someday. I do like it, but our product is going to change too much. It's going to be too much to maintain. But we'll have that as context for later. God, this original landing page sucks so bad. It's like this. I think maybe the biggest thing was this part. It's like this literally just highlighted like a one feature on our site. It really didn't do anything to describe what our product actually does. But here's the thing I'm most excited about is we have. Let's see. So this is 100%. This is 100%. This is currently 100%. There's so much to scroll through here. Significantly less for this, which I like. In addition, the little things. Sometimes you gotta go back to basics. All the margins look way better too. All the margins look way better. Everything's left aligned correctly. So much better. So much better. But you know what? We can revise landing pages to the day we die, but this was a desperately needed one. Need to revise them at some point too. Yeah, trust me, I might revise this another week, but this at least tells our story better, and I'm probably gonna leave it alone for a while. Peptic, especially if you're promoting pep reviews, you should really have a good example of on your SaaS. I agree. I couldn't agree more. And in fact, I may do like a literally like a before and after pep review or something. We got rid of like the green, yellow, orange too. Whatever. Doesn't matter. The colors don't matter. The features don't matter. Literally nothing matters at marketing. Okay, let's see. Can we somehow do... So this is 80%, 80%. Features. How it works. Oh, I just realized that is one of the things we probably got to do a better job of. FAQ, story. All right, that's out of order. Okay. Let's see. Okay, there's something else we need done before this happens. I just realized that the navigation is out of order. So from connected product to scheduled post is basically like what the product is. So features. The built for people with real product work to share is who it's for. So we need another navigation for that. Suggest what you think makes the most sense there. Then we need story. Then testimonials. Then pricing. Then FAQ. I just realized that we didn't add any of that in the navigation. We need to do that before we get this into dev. All right. But yeah, you're right. We do need to get our new pep reviews. We need to basically review this new app. which should be good. I think I almost am tempted to do that right now. Do we just do a live pep review? Do we do a live pep review? I want to show the before and after. I think that'd be actually kind of cool to do. Like, about here's what it was before. I'm gonna take a screenshot at least, and I can always revert back to my commits in time. All right, let's take a screenshot of this. ChatGPT taking the browser over. ChatGPT is doing the computer use, so give it a second. I don't want to capture that in the video. All right, let's see. One credit, one reset available. Resets in 6 hours, so we're going on fast mode. Who it's for needs to be named better. So, Dev Dad, what's going on, man? Built for agree, make that. All right, almost getting this going here. Hey, follow go 320. I don't know who just followed. Who just followed? Hit the 320 follow goal. Appreciate you. Once my thing flips, I'll be able to see the last follower. Thank you guys. 320 followers. Hey, Maxer, thank you. You the follow? Appreciate you. How you doing, Maxer? I don't have a thing. It's like I had the overlay thing. It just shows when I hit the goal, and it doesn't show who followed, which is annoying. It's something annoying about Twitch. But Maxer, thank you for the follow. How are you doing, man? Thanks for being here. We're vibe coding big time over here. So just got this landing page in a better spot. All right, we're doing a live pep review. Let's see. I'm gonna set a timer because I think 60 seconds is my timer. So we're doing a live pep review right now, so I can put this on my pep review site. Clock, timer, 60 seconds. Here we go. Doing good. All right, we're locking in here quick. Okay, live pep review. I'm literally just gonna clip this and put it on my site. All right, so we just did a total revamp of trylaunchloop.com, one of the SaaS apps I'm building. On the left here is what we revamped. On the right is what we had. Some of this kind of worked in terms of the live app preview, but we went for a product video instead, a little more personable. If we zoom this out a little bit, you'll see that before we kind of had headings all over the place. They were misaligned very poorly. It wasn't really telling a good story. So we fundamentally needed to answer a few questions on this new landing page that did a little better. First, what the actual SaaS does, who it's for, who's building it, where people can learn more about what people are saying about it, how much it costs, and the FAQ. We had that in some capacity on the original site, but you'll see we had a bunch of cards. They weren't really adding much value. We had this little spinner here, just not a lot of value. The new page is much more muted, but it tells our story much better and much more effectively. That was 56 seconds. That was off like, that's how I do pep review. I just unadulterated, raw feedback. Typically I like actually look at the content more, but I had 60 seconds. So maybe we'll use that, maybe we won't. But I think that this was a much better representation of what we do for trylaunchloop. All right, let's see. Built for features, built for story, testimonials, pricing, FAQ. All right, that looks better. Next goal is 420. Yes, exactly. Latest follower says, Woody, that didn't update for some reason. Why didn't it update? It should say you, Magister. Huh. I think I'm going to put that into a separate thing down below, too. All right, guys. We're getting this in depth. The new landing page is coming up. New landing page is coming up. And maybe we'll use this for pep reviews. Maybe we won't. I don't know. The original view, it's almost like a time capsule. It's so funny, like the time capsule things over time. Like this is what the landing page used to look like. And I failed our own audit for trylaunchloop a while back. We used to have like a little search bar you could plug in any GitHub repo. Man, all right, let's watch this. This is what the first version of Loopy used to be. This is the first version. One of my own products, trylaunchloop.com. So going to the site here for the first time, ship more or less, tell your story. I think that's a pretty good H1. So trylaunchloop turns your commit GitHub commits and product context into review-ready drafts for X, LinkedIn, and Facebook. Interesting. Looks like you can paste a public GitHub repo. Looks interesting. And I can see some examples here. Okay, pretty cool. So let's see. So if I find a GitHub repo, let's see. Do we have one that we like? Let's go here. Let's see. Let's find one that this one's public. So this one is a drone detection dashboard. So if you go and plug it in, let's see. Hopefully this will tell me how it works. It's changed so much. Like I used to think that having this little search bar here was like the coolest thing ever, and it was pretty cool. It did work, but it just like the product changed, so we didn't need it anymore. Right now, it's not really clear on how this product actually works. So hopefully this will give us an example here. Okay, interesting. So it gave us a post back. Okay, cool. So I probably want to like move forward at this point and see what else we have going on here. Let's take a look at the rest of the landing page though. Yeah, this was terrible. This was terrible. See, so both people have never rather be shipping the marketing. Interesting. I think the thing that's missing in the hero though is there's not like a little visual of how the works. Like show me exactly how the works. Like right when I get on the site. So if that's a short video, if that's like a little thing I can click around. Thank you, Zilix. Appreciate the clip. I'll probably end up putting that as the next pep review on my site actually. Thank you, dude. Kind of behind the scenes for how it works here. This is interesting. This is really not meaningful at all though to me. Feature highlights, product highlights, engagement highlights. It's useful, but I mean, I'm really not going to get a lot of value out of these. So pain points, great features should not disappear after they're shipped. Okay, that's meaningful. It's kind of really text heavy here. This YS, this little graph here is really not showing a lot of value. Okay, this is good. How it works is good. Maybe put this up on the page. Got to set things up. Add content. Maybe I will put that up actually. I don't know. Think about that. Stuff. Okay, that's kind of where I want to be. Benefits. This kind of also isn't that meaningful. A lot of text. There should be less text. Show me more of how this works. Pricing. This looks pretty good. Okay, like that little toggle. Pricing is simple and straightforward. Reviews. I thought this reviews thing was kind of corny too. It's like, what? Like, obviously, I'm gonna think my app is sick. Okay, I do think it's sick, but like, it was corny. Corny. Kind of interesting, so you can kind of claim a spot. Store, you get the idea. So I just wanted to kind of show what the landing page used to look like, and I guess it was really more the same. It just kind of removed the ability for the GitHub URL stuff. And the product changed, right? The product used to just be outright commits the content. Now it's much more than that. GitHub is just simply another context source that people can add. So I'm happy with this. Landing page is important. I think it tells our story much better. It's just, especially as we start to market it, people are going to be going on the marketing site, trying to figure out what the hell our product does. I think this tells a story significantly better than what it did. And again, Zulix, thank you for the clip. I'll probably end up putting that on the pep reviews in some capacity. And yeah, so let's see if in my new rubric we pass, because we may still have failed. All right, so my action items. Let's take up the rubric. Hero clarity and product proof. We need the video, so technically we failed that one. How it works. This is now, I think, more clear in this section. This is kind of how it works. Core features. I think that one actually core features is kind of defined in the how it works. And even for pep reviews, I think how it works and core features are kind of the same thing. So I think I may even consolidate these two. Pricing. We do have pricing. We have our founder story. We probably need a video there. Support. We have a Discord. the X, an email, and our personal X's. So I would say support is probably there as well. I think I got to think about how it works in core features, even on pay-per-views. I think those are one and the same. There probably is an opportunity to add a couple more videos on here showing people how it works, sort of more linear-esque, maybe showing more screenshots of the app and so forth. But for now, I just want to make it clear in plain text how the app worked. So we're gonna call that good enough. Let's wait for that to deploy. Going to dev right now, and then we got to get talented in the first slot as well. Let me make sure I have a note to do that. Make sure talented I can't spell anything. Talented is the first founding 50 member in the slot. So I'll make sure that he is the very first member there. Update Stripe to be better on the credit card statements. I gotta share my stuff with Brent, and then we're going to hammer home back into the actual marketing strategy we have for the X organic marketing. We gotta start adding some prospects. We gotta start adding people we want to try to get this app in the hands of, which is several people. Have kind of an ongoing list myself. So I gotta start reaching out to those people, get their thoughts, and I think it'll be important too. Like, if people don't want to use it, like, and aren't finding it valuable, why not, right? If they're using something else, they're using a different tool, or the post not good enough. I think just simply by talking to people, talking to users, it's the YC 101. Talk to people, talk to users, see how they're using your app. So I think these conversations will keep evolving the feature sets over time. Perfect. We have this deployed now. This is way better. This is way better. So this is just dev. I like the idea too of having like this guarantee. I think I said this earlier. But this idea of like, our guarantee that we're trying to do is get your content counted in 2 minutes. And we're not there yet, right? We're not there yet because people are getting 429 errors. Actually, let me make sure I put that here too. People are getting 429 errors and getting rate limited, so we got to figure out why that is. Users are getting 429. So we got to hopefully get that flushed out today too. See, 429 errors are going to be important to figure out, and cannot create. I think Brent is working on that. I think Brent was taking a look at that. Brent, if still lurking, put that for you. Core features answering what the app does, and how it works is answering what the main workflow is. They can be different. Yeah. I've always kind of thought of them as one and the same, like how it works in core features. But yeah, as long as it's explained somewhere on the site, that's really all that matters. And it also kind of makes my rubric a little simpler. But yeah, I think based on what we had before, it does a much better job. It's still missing images. It's still missing videos and stuff. People don't read. That's why we need images, and that's why we need videos. Until we get, yeah, exactly. That's well said, Moondog. Yeah, it's really for the AI LLMs and whatnot. In pursuit of getting this out the door and better than what we had, I don't have like pre-canned videos and images to go yet. But eventually we will have like a little image or video under here. I think this video, the product video, is going to sort of demonstrate everything end to end, and that's all we should need. But again, like, the new landing page is much simpler. We can overthink copy to the day we die. But this is better than what we had. This is better than what we had. So, like, yes, I remember you emphasizing the text as well. But yes, we're gonna have both. We're gonna have both, right? But this product video is probably going to be the most important thing for actual people looking at the site and whatnot, hands down. So that's going to be important that we get going. Got to do that off stream though, because we can't record legit end-to-end product video because I think there's only 60-second clips for Twitch. And we'll see if we can try to get this under 2 minutes. And I know users can't right now, but we're going to see if we can try to demonstrate that in the video itself. Let's see. Let me see. Let's see. Where is Brent here? So let's see. Collaborators. Auth. So let's see. So Brent should be here. Can I change his role? I don't even know. Do I even have a... Do I even have a... Do I even have a... Look at all these issues. I didn't really hear this. What am I looking for? I'm looking for the GitHub org. Which I thought would be right here. Repos. Where is this? There it is. Alright, let's make sure Brent's a member. Let's see. Owner. Let's Brent. No, still lurking. Migrated. See, yeah, old logo, we got to get that updated. We have updated the logo across most of our channels. Thank you. Good eye. Good eye. Let's see, settings. Public, already here. We actually removed the old logo too. Boom. We got the new loopy. New loopy's going. What else do we need to link to? We need to link to the Instagram. We might also link to the Discord too, right? Is Discord okay to put here? I gotta think that's okay, right? I don't even know. What is it? Discord. Let's put the Discord here. Update. Perfect. All right, so now it's just, I need a hard refresh. All right, baby, we got Loopy. Hard refresh. Loopy logo. Let's go. Let's go. The new Loopy logo. You can set a local OBS recording if PC should handle it. I just met Zulix for a streaming and recording something at the same time. I actually use Screen Charm for everything, and I'm going to continue to use Screen Charm for that kind of stuff. So use Screen Charm for that. For this promotional video. And let's see, we have 6 hours left to use our tokens, and we are ripping through them, so we're going to continue to do so. Also, thank you to everyone who has joined and hopped in the Discord so far and has given us feedback. Thank you. Appreciate you. We've got a lot of them already, so a lot of new people joining. Thank you, guys. Thank you all for joining. Appreciate y'all. Lots of things for us to look at. Seems like 429 is getting a lot from people. We probably also want to add some rate limiting so that people can't generate like 4,000 posts at once. Just realized we should not be doing that. Let's see, social logins. I'm going to create 1Password stuff. Where are you posting to? Right now, X, and we are waiting for the Instagram approval. So we're getting 429 errors during the actual post generation piece. It's not an issue with like the X posting stuff. But right now, just X and Instagram. I'm hoping to have Facebook as a fast follow. Yeah, I don't know why it's gonna fun. Yeah, I agree. Should also have handling situation when APIs go down for some reason. Yeah. You know what? We're gonna be proactive to our users. Ready? We're gonna be proactive. We're gonna go to settings, or we're gonna go admin. I mean, we're gonna go notifications. Open AI issues. We are currently. Some users are currently experiencing issues with generating posts and receiving 429 errors. We are looking into this issue. We appreciate our patience as we work through this. Post generation issues. I'll just throw this in a random one off. Do you Man, fast mode is so much faster. All right, trylaunchloop.com. Trylaunchloop.com. All right, new landing page. Let's go. Okay, now I just gotta make sure. Okay, talented is on here. Perfect. Talented is on here. I just gotta get him as slot number 1. So I'll do that today. Landing page done. Boom. Look what things are done. Okay. Also, like an internal queue. So if the API is down during when a post needs to go live, that system will try to repost. Yeah, right now, Caveman is just for the actual post generation. So post should still be able to be scheduled. But yeah, we gotta take a look. I know Brent's hammering and they can look at that. Okay. Okay, perfect. Guys, I don't know about you, but that's customer experience to me. Having an issue with post generations? Guess what? You got a notification front and center now, baby. I don't know about you, but that seems like customer experience to me. I don't know. Yeah, we got to figure out why that's happening, though. I'm not sure if it's happening to all users or just some. We got to take a look at post-hog and impersonate people and take a look at logs and whatnot. Let me see if this is an issue for us right now. So we're going to generate some posts. Let's see if this is an issue for us. We're trying to generate 3 posts. OpenAI credit should be good. Yeah, this is okay, yeah. Is Brent still lurking? This is a problem. It's even failing for me right now. Even I'm getting it. All right. Just gotta figure out if Brandon's still looking at that. If he is, then we'll have him continue on that. But yeah, something's going on with the job runner. Internal queue. So yeah, the job stuff. I see what you're saying. Okay, man. So basically, if one thing fails, then another should succeed, and not like block the queue, which I think is designed in that way. But it looks like the regeneration of the voice and product failed, and then the generate 3 post is also failing, or is waiting, and I anticipate this won't ever complete. So we gotta take a look at that. Just gotta figure out if Brent still is, and if he's not, we can hop on that. Okay. Let's see. All right. In the interim, we're gonna make it more clear for users once they get set up too. On the overview page, I think Brent was cooking on a new overview page too. That's something we got to get squared away, is who's doing what. Because I know he was working on overview and connections. And I'm trying to figure out what to pick up next, because we talked about so much this morning. All right, let's see. Post quality crons. Oops. Oh, we have an issue. Okay, I remember what issue we wanted to do. Okay. Get this back into dev. We appear to be having an issue where some users, when they generate posts, it does not appear to be reducing their actual post counter. Can you perform an audit of why that would be happening? You can take a look at some of the post hog logs if that's useful. But ultimately, people are reporting that they are able to generate posts, and it is not reducing the counts of the posts in the counter in the bottom left hand corner, and it should be. Oh yeah, we gotta fix that. Otherwise, people can basically generate infinite posts. Look into users can generate. See, post counter is not decreasing. Take a look at that now. Let's take a look at Discord. Discord. Just make sure we don't have any DMs open. All right, let's see. What do we got reported in the Discord so far? All right, let's see. What do we got for bug reports? Fail generation, we are aware of that. Three fail learn force from 529. You still... The billing... All right, and Shintai gave us some feedback too. Thank you, Shintai. Appreciate you. Let's see. All right, this is all really good feedback. This is all really good feedback. Oh, I just realized I'm not. Don't that up. This is good feedback. Video prompt generator isn't quite working. It's like a beta thing. We'll be implementing this. A lot of 421s. Why is a 421? A lot of issues, I think, on OpenAI side. Oh yeah, we gotta figure out. So post generations, which is the only thing the app does, is not working. So we gotta figure out what's going on there. And Shinta has good feedback. I think we've defined our ICP a little bit better. Yeah, so this is all good stuff. This is all useful feedback. We'll take a look at all this. So got to figure out what to prioritize next, and I think the biggest thing is certainly going to be getting posts working again. So I wonder if OpenAI is throttling us because it's like seeing a surge in traffic. I wonder if we have to like basically I don't know, maybe our app has to be certified there, sort of like how we're going to like the Meta stuff right now. I wonder if the same thing is happening. So we just got to figure that out. What's a good post limit to generate one go? 103 daily for the next 30 days or too much little? Yeah, I'm not sure. It seems like 30, like 3 daily. 3 daily for the next 30 days seems like a lot. I'd say, to me, I look at 30 as like a calendar month, so it seems like 1 daily for the next 30 days is probably a good post generation. I'm actually going to put that as context as well. In addition, let's see. Agree with this. In addition, when users are trying to generate, all right, yeah, there's a bunch of stuff. I gotta talk with Brent about this again. But we also have the ability to generate posts from here, and then we also have the ability to generate posts from here under content, and this can technically exceed. Yeah, this needs to just go away right now. You can generate, yeah. I gotta figure out what to do with this. Gotta figure out what to do with this, because we can put literally an infinite number here, which is not good. Yeah, this here. Okay, I'm gonna do this post in this slice. It just has to be addressed now. Okay, the other thing I want to address, under the generation settings in the content types, users right now should not be able to exceed the number of posts they have available for scheduling via their automations. So we also have behind the profile settings another content page that the other developer was working on. But right now, a user can set an infinite window of posts there, which is not good. So we need to also consolidate this generation settings to one place. I believe the new project settings under content, the content supply idea there was that a user could sort of define their posts automatically, but there's far too much going on in this content supply page. It's just too complex, so I need to. My thought is just to outright remove this content under project settings entirely. I think it uses the same fundamental change as to generate posts on content library, but it's just too much here. We need to make it much simpler. So make sure that under generation settings, after you remove that, as well as part of this slice, make sure that users cannot exceed the amount of posts remaining. That is another critical bug that we need fixed as well. All the weight stuff and the surplus and posts per day were probably meaningful at some point, but they just simply are not anymore. There probably is some meaningful features like the populate content automatically, populate schedule automatically. That probably is meaningful. I'm not sure if that works, but we need to get this in a better position to ensure that we don't have rate limiting, to ensure that users are not over generating posts they have. So make sure this is all accounted for in this slice as well. And this is a big brain dump, so ask me clarifying questions if you have them. But this is another issue I see happening here. Have you considered a bring your own key feature in the future to alleviate API usage, or even doing a load balancer among various open APIs? Yeah, we have considered that, and that definitely would help. I'm gonna put that as an idea actually. Idea users can put that as an idea. Yeah, I know that's a good point. We are getting rate limited. Yeah, no, it should be. Yeah, not sure why you're providing the LLM. People can get an API key and you take on more than you need. Yeah, I agree. I have a software that syncs data to my client's website, and I provide a boomerang key LLM function that can pull the content needed. Yeah, think about doing that, especially because we're seeing it firsthand. I'm glad we're seeing it firsthand when people have this issue, rather than when we have a lot of users and we get rate limited. So. Yeah, like this doesn't even work. New rule of thumb is if it doesn't work, it should probably be removed. And maybe it does work, and I'm just not understanding. Let's see, so saves content. Well, the post isn't gonna work anyway. There's just too much here, and I think this is contributing to the problem because the user could set their window size to an infinite number, and that is just not. We just can't be doing that. So getting that fixed, all in pursuit of the rate limiting stuff. We will eventually get this. We may bring this back someday. And the good news is we have this all for context, but we're just keeping it. We're just keeping it in the content library for now. And for automation, we can do automatic. We can do automatic generation and then automatic publishing too. But my concern with that is like our people are going to need to review it. So I don't even think. I think we can do. I don't know. That's not that important right now, in my opinion. I think automation is cool. We'll have that someday, but right now people are still gonna need to go in and actually review the posts, and the post quality is getting there. But I think having these categories at the start is good. I think the automation stuff can probably wait, and we'll just start using. We're just gonna address user feedback that we have now on squash bugs we have now. I don't think we need to be concerned with any of that stuff right now. Let's see, we're on a work tree. a work tree for this. All right, get that rolling there. Yeah, I agree, Zulix. Yeah, around. It's the idea too. Like I don't know if people are comfortable like with having an API key or not, but I guess like you make a scoped API key. You make a scoped API key for your app, right? And then you don't have to. It just scope for the app. So I think there's pretty less risk there. You would almost always want users to do an OAuth sign-in just to get a key for their account set up automatically. That's another thing. If you master any 500 posts, who in their right mind will review all of them? Yes, I agree. Limiting number of posts is blessing guys. Agree. Hey, Micro, what's going on, man? I'm good, man. How are you, dude? Maximum usage. Usage reset tomorrow, dude. I actually have in my Codex bar app, I have a reset that expires in 5 hours. So yeah, I'm blasting through them. I'm blasting through them right now. I don't use fast mode very often, but yeah, it's so we're gonna blast through them today. Hopefully, get a reset tomorrow and keep on trucking. Also, guys, if you're not following, hey Micro, give him a follow. I've learned his co-working channel is awesome. A lot of great vibes in there. Very similar music style too. Learned a lot about co-working from that channel too, Micro. Appreciate you, dude. We actually here. Check this out, Micro. I do this kind of in I won't actually do it, but if I do like lock in now. So got that going. I got that kind of inspiration from some like the Pomodoro stuff or whatever. And I did that today actually, and I realized that it overlapped with the Dev Dad's stream. So I got to get this positioned a little bit better, but it's a lot all at once, saying I had to get locked in on the landing page today. And then I don't remember how to turn this off. I think it's lockout, lock in, off, I think. There we go. So that was kind of cool, yeah. But yeah, dude, everyone check out Himiko. It's good vibes over there. I'm often lurking and just hanging out and vibing. It's a cool spot over there. Check that out. Okay, but I feel like once you get to a certain level, you may want to roll your own model on an AWS server. That would be cool. And here's what we're always back and forth between Caveman. It's really hard right now to figure out because we have a lot going on in terms of informing posts. One, we have the model, right? Two, we have our actual code. And then three, we have context. So it's really hard to determine like which one of those is like a driving issue with this stuff. Because like you could technically run on like a lower model. Say you run on 5.4, right? And then versus like 5.6 Luna or whatever. It's hard to determine if swapping the model or improving the model is going to actually improve your post quality, or is it simply an issue with the context that we've given our agent, or is it an actual code problem? That's really hard to figure out right now, and Brent's kind of owned all that. And sometimes it's one of the three, sometimes it's all the three, sometimes it might be two out of three. That's just one thing I'm thinking about too. And yeah, it's great. It's neat to let chat and you're gonna ignore them respectfully. Yes, exactly, Micro. Yeah, it's sometimes it's like you just gotta get work done. So yeah, having that lock-in thing is cool. Oh, and then we also got this going. So I think I don't know. I've seen this people do this, but if you can pin a message, let's see if it works. Does this work? Yeah, pin messages work too. So now if you pin a message, it actually displays on the stream. So yeah, slowly but surely making improvements and just hella vibe coding this entire OBS layout. That's been really cool to figure out and learn more about. So pin messages work. The Dad got an entire upvote and downvote system going, which is cool too. So people literally just do bang upvote or bang downvote, and it's like all leaderboard. So it's mostly people just like giving guff, which is fun. That was funny too. Kevin, I'm talking about more bandwidth amount of requests. Yeah, we gotta. I'm gonna make a Trello card for that. So we need to figure out. Do we have a BWLK? Determine if we should have users bring your own key for when rate limits occur. That's the hard part. So I'll put that into do. We'll probably do something in along those lines. All right, let's see. We're still going here. All right, we are working on this. So when posts weren't being generated, posts were not depleting the actual count here. So we're working on that. It's going to be kind of hard to test that because we won't be able to generate posts live, but we should be able to test it locally at least. I wonder if it'll be rate limited locally too. We'll find out. Let's see. Connections got a big overhaul too. At some point, need to get these out of here and into connections completely. Let's see. I wonder if this is even throttling the requests we have for chatbot requests. Let's see. I wouldn't be surprised if this is also not working. You know what? I'm going to take a look at the dashboard quick. I know Brent is mostly cooking on this right now. I wonder if we see alerts and notifications here. Yeah, the chatbot's not even working, so let's take a look. Secrets. OpenAI billing. Let's see. Log in. Login. Let's see. 9-3. Is OpenAI screaming at us saying you are being limited? Let's find out. I'm just realizing as well that Brent doesn't have access. Well, he does, I think, somewhere. We just have like a single Vibe Boys organization in case we build other apps. But let's see. Let's see what's going on here. Okay. So API key, admin keys, people, limits. I don't see rate limited. Okay, let's find out. Maybe we're being limited. Let's see usage. Service health. Data controls. Let's see usage. All right, limits. Okay, I think I may have found potentially one of the issues. All right, here I can show this. So under usage, or no, where is it? Limits. Okay, here we go. I think I may have found out what potentially is going on. So under 5.4, I thought we had a lot more than that though. API usage is subject to your rate limits applied on tokens per minute. So on our current tier, which is tier 1, We have 20,000 tokens per minute. On Soul, we get significantly more. Our tier kind of increases. Wow, that goes up significantly once we're on tier 2. That goes up such a... Alright, so I wonder... I have a feeling we're just hitting them because our tier is on tier 1 and it needs to be on tier 2. How do I upgrade my tier? Do I just add more money? Do I just add more money and my tier will increase? So we are at tier... Let me see if that $45 to get into tier 2. Okay, so certainly having people generate about 1,000 posts is not a good idea. Oh, I think I just skipped for some reason. So that should help. We'd have to do $45 to get to tier 2. Which may be worth it. I think that's probably going to have to do. But I'd like to know that the root... I'm assuming that's the root cause of the issue. I don't think it's an application error, especially if it's a 421. Because a 421 typically is... Well, 421 is misdirected request. Is there an 400 error for rate limiting? 429. Okay, never mind. 429. And that's what Talented was seeing, I think. Okay, yes. All right. Is that I am almost certain that it is because of... I am almost certain it's because of this. I'm gonna text Brent. Text Brent and let him know that the root cause, I believe, is right here. Text Brent real quick. I'm almost certain this issue is because we are currently on the tier 1 usage tier for OpenAI, which we don't have very high token limits on. If we upgrade to tier 2, we basically have to spend another $45, which I don't mind doing. But one thing I'm doing right now is I am ripping out, or rather, I am fixing the ability. What the hell am I doing right now? I am fixing... Just gotta let Brent know what's going on. Just gotta let the co-founder know what's going on. All right. I did find a bug where a user could basically generate hundreds of posts, and that's probably why we hit the rate limit so quickly. So I'm working on a change for that right now, so that the generated post count actually deplete the posts remaining correctly. And I know you had a content section on the project settings. I'm removing that for now, and I'm going to continue to have that live on the content library section for now, because otherwise a user could generate a seemingly endless amount of posts. So I'm doing those two things to help mediate and alleviate this issue. And then we're going to... We're doing active debugging here. All right, so God, if I can copy and paste this, that'd be sick. I realize I can also just do iMessages on my computer. Oh my God, shoot me. All right, hold on. 1 second. Okay, let's just go here. I'm just realizing Brent doesn't have access to this panel here. All right, just let the co-founder know what's going on. The co-founder. Okay. All right, guys. We got another. Oh my gosh, it is 8:45. Holy smokes. This is how I text now. Sometimes just a brain dump of things, and then I use AI to clean it up. That's how I work most of the time now. Okay. We're still working on that. Still working on that. All right. So we got this running locally, and we're gonna have to run here in just a second, guys. But let's see. Okay. Run my server locally. For some reason, it is not up and running. And do a full end-to-end test of this to make sure everything works as expected. And all right, guys, I'll leave you with this. Before we raid our next stream. I just want to show you guys. We haven't been doing the Black Relay because we've been trying to remain focused on Launch Loop, but we are still making this, and we're gonna rip some tokens on this today for sure. But we've been building this little Unity game. We're having a lot of fun doing. So if anyone's into game development and game design, my goal is to get this on Steam wishlist at some point. And just like how base code has not monsters as a category, I'd love to see the Black Relay as a category, which would be wicked sick. But we've done quite a lot here. We're cleaning up UI, cleaning up UX. Here's what we got so far. So, you know, just a little open world kind of extraction type game, whatever. But what we just worked on, see if this works. This is the last feature. So now we have a transport truck. Gotta make it look a little better, but we should now have a transport truck working. Hey, and we got a truck. We got a truck, ladies and gentlemen, and we can drive it around. Isn't that wicked sick? And it actually pretty much one-shot this. Drive mechanics are actually pretty good too, surprisingly. But nothing else really matters in this game, honestly. The only thing that really matters, oh yeah, there's like a little giant robot dude on the back. Gotta skin him up better. But the only thing that really matters in this game, look, if there's one feature that I'm most excited about, if you don't want to do anything else in this game, the only thing that really matters is AC-130. You can control an AC-130, and you can blow things up. Pretty fun, pretty cool. I'm going to blow myself up, and that'll be the end of the stream. Okay, and there we go. That's the stream, ladies and gentlemen. But we're having a lot of fun building this. Yeah, we're gonna start to work towards actually marketing it, getting it on a Steam wishlist. It's gonna kind of be like a sort of hardcore PvPv extraction something, friend sloppy. I don't know. I'm not sure the direction yet. We're just having fun building things, but the idea is you kind of spawn with your friends, Arc Raiders type styled game, and it's you and all your buddies versus a bunch of AI robots. Think of Terminator 2. I guess if I'm trying to make Terminator 2 kind of, I guess, in like a more interesting way. Combined with Arc Raiders, just give him torque up and stuff. So we're still making that, having a lot of fun doing that. But let's see who's live today, guys. Who is live? We've hit up base so many times. Let's see, but we are happy to keep doing so because he is building a lot of fun stuff. All right, we got a raid and run. We're going to hit up base because I don't have a lot of time today to determine who I want to raid. So we're going to hit up base. If anyone has any last minute suggestions, please let me know. Base is awesome. I don't have to raid and run, so I'm going to pop in quick. I'm rooting for not monsters big time. Sub raid, perfect. I always forget that you can do bang raid. But alright guys, enjoy base. I got a raid and run, but thank you guys for being here as always. Mikro, I'll try to pop in later, man, and lurk. And yeah guys, appreciate all your feedback, all your help today. We're making good progress on trylaunchloop, and we're just going to keep listening to your feedback, listening to your features. I appreciate you guys as always, and we will see you guys over at base. Later guys.